A hypocrite fable to feed my own ego. Watch the outcome rise. Then run out from the sunshine into the light where we could contain. We fail, if only for moments, and no one could show us why we failed to love. Why we failed. Why we failed to love. Out from the sunshine into the light where we could contain, and we failed, if only for moments, and no one could show us why we failed to love. Why we failed. Why we failed.
Everybody, good afternoon. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day today. Hang on 1 minute, we got to get rid of Vincey here. And we're going to put up our disclaimer because nothing on this channel has anything to do with factual information. It's all opinionated commentary stuff, so please relax, chill the heck out, okay? This is for entertainment purposes only, and blah, 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 yeah. You get the idea. Anyway, hi everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hi. Oh, it's been a wild and crazy day. It's only Tuesday. But oh my God, Batman! I love Batman. So I figure we're gonna take another walk down the Menzani rabbit hole that is his craziness. I really wish these ads would stop because they're starting to drive me up a bloody wall. I caught myself. So anyway, let's get right into it, shall we? Oh, I don't know where the moderators are. Yeah, I'm on my own. So hey, if I go off the rails, please help me get back on track, okay? So let's get to it.
Batman and Catwoman making a Catman. Dude, it's just that emoji that does it for me.
That's not even funny. I'm sorry, it's not even funny. First of all, Batman ain't ever getting together with Catwoman.
Guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you so much for tuning back in. Seriously, thank you. I appreciate it so much. You guys are the best. We're going to get cringed out today. We're going to check out some Facebook posts. Just some downright not very funny stuff. I can't wait.
Oh,
God,
no.
Not funny in the way it was intended. We're not laughing.
Oh, we're in Cringe-topia. No!
I've actually got nothing to say.
Oh.
Everything's going fine. And yeah, I hope you are too. Let's jump into some Cringe-topia. Joke's on you, Kevin. Reddit said that me crapping my pants in math class was 82% satire. That's actually what annoys me about this subreddit. There's like this voting system where people vote whether something is cringe or satire or meta, and it's just frustrating. I read through this subreddit, I laugh at something, but everyone's voted that it's satire or that it's meta and it's not cringe, and it's like, dude, stop telling me how to feel. This guy on Grindr said he'd pay $200 to talk to him about my farts, so I spent the last 2 hours going in depth about every aspect of my farts, only for him to block me at the end.
Oh, come on.
So he just wanted to hear about your farts? He didn't want to talk about farts. He paid you $200 for you to talk to him about his farts. I take that as a compliment, man. I was young, once loved.
I take that as fucking creepy.
Oh, good God. And now I take revenge on society. Wait a second. Is it even the same guy? It is, isn't it? He looks different in every picture. Or is it just me? Like, look at that. Look at
No, it's the same guy. It's
last
the same
one.
guy.
It's different in all of them. I don't know.
He
man.
does look
But
different. I
right,
don't
please
deny
don't
that,
take
but it is the
revenge
same
on me,
guy.
though, Joker. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, okay?
Different
One of my
different
overweight female
ages.
friend, a heckin' chonker today, and now she won't talk to me. I wonder why. My female friend was crying about how fat she was, and I was trying to comfort her by telling her that she didn't look
We
that
don't want
fat,
to do that.
but she
We
kept
want to
accusing me
do
of
this.
lying to make her feel bad.
And let
So
it
I thought
fail
that
on the
saying
web
maybe
again.
you're just a heckin' chonker would cheer her up and lighten the mood, but she just looked at me and left. I hope she realised that I was only being nice and that she is being irrational. Dude.
Just
No,
a little bit.
That's not nice. That's not okay. You don't want to be called a heckin' chonker.
What is a
Somewhat
heckin'
irrational. What's
chonker?
wrong with you? Oh, I really do hope this one isn't real, and it's probably not. Don't call anyone a heckin' chonker ever. It's
I have
not
no idea what that
nice,
even means.
okay? Love is being owned by a Doberman. Oh, yeah. Yeah, being owned. It makes me want to cry. Everything about that is cringy. But this
Are you a
is
furry?
68% satire and 26% cringe. Go away. I actually don't like it. Like, that's cringy, okay? Let me have fun. Not with a Doberman though, Jesus Christ. Also, I prefer to call myself
No,
tan and
Vincey,
put
no.
myself in my own solo category and not be associated with you whites. Thank you. No.
Call
No,
myself
no,
tan.
no.
All right,
Ironically,
you know what?
she used the
Here's what we have to
whitest
say
way
to you.
possible of trying to
Fuck off, bitch.
disassociate from white people. No, I'm tan. Oh god. Moving on. Reddit. I bullied a $6 billion company to make Sonic better, and I will save a great actor from losing his career. Instagram. I have ass and titty. Oh god. Reddit is the only real app for intellectuals. It's like how they just hate TikTok so much.
Not even close, dude. Not even
In the right
close.
places, you can get good content anywhere.
I
Yeah,
really
come
can't
on, like,
stand
don't make
Reddit.
it like
That's why I
everyone
have you
has a
to
nice
watch
guy
it
or
for
a
me.
neckbeard. There's nothing wrong
I
with
can't
other
stand the
applications
neckbeards
too.
and oh, it's
Everyone
so
has everything.
cringy.
When you laugh at a post, but then you notice it was posted on Cringetopia. Dude, there's no worse feeling. There just isn't. In Florida, the incest is a big enough problem that they need billboards for it. You're joking, right?
You've actually
Being
done this
drunk
one
is
before,
never an excuse.
'cause I've seen that
Your
billboard.
daughter, not your date. We're calling incest out. Oh my god. No.
Why should you have
I
to
don't
call
know
it
if
out?
that's
It's
necessarily
always been
cringe,
wrong
but, like, Jesus
and
Christ,
disgusting.
I didn't know that was an
So
issue.
what's go-
Physical cringe maybe, like I'm sort of like scrunching up my face right now, but
I
it's not
agree
like,
with
oh,
it.
bro, that's so cringe. Well, there you go, and people in the comments are saying that they have them in Missouri too. Well, there you go. I'm not terrified, no. Custom Zelda design for my Switch. Ugh, physical cringe. This ain't cringe, it's art. This ain't art, it's a masterpiece. I just hope that this thing wasn't like working well, and they didn't just like destroy a perfectly fine Nintendo Switch. I would have happily taken that
Let me
off
look
the
at
end,
something
but
real
nah,
quick, 'cause
dude, who am I
Jesus,
kidding? It's a
we've
huge
watched-
improvement. I'm gonna go
I've
ruin
seen a
all
lot
my
of this.
stuff right now. His armpit
does
hair
not
looks
say we've watched it,
delicious.
so-
Mark Lee, I will eat your armpit hair like spaghetti. Slurp, slurp, nom nom. Oh, that's cringe.
Ew.
Oh, God. No. Stop it. How could you be so obsessed with somebody that you want to slurp their armpit hair like spaghetti?
That's fucking gross.
Thanks for ruining one of my favorite foods. I'm sorry I cheated on you. It's okay, I did the worst. What? Trusted you? Except break up because he threatened my sister. Dude.
And he's wearing
that's
makeup,
so
isn't that
cringe.
cute?
To send your ex a meme like this? Oh, come on, you're better than that, aren't you? This 81-year-old woman in Canada has murdered most of her husbands, and she's adorable. Yeah, so cute and adorable. Yeah, just how she's murdered all her husbands. Oh, so adorable, Grandma. It's like something out of a Hollywood movie.
You may not know her
It's
husbands.
the
Maybe
MTL
it is
plot,
adorable.
By the way. See, I'd like to
I'm
believe
just
that
saying.
that's not real, but I know that it is. And you know, that sort of makes me sad. Asking girls, can I pee on your face? Social experiment. Oh.
No.
Such an amazing social experiment. Like, they think
You usually have to
girls
pay
learn
for
this.
golden showers.
Oh my god. We've done so much research on the topics that really matter. Do girls mind if you pee on their face? I guess they just
I
think that
bet
if
you
talk
they
about
do.
your body on the street, that's a social experiment. That's just not what an experiment is, bro. They just put that in the title so it seems okay. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this weird, gross thing, but it's just a social experiment. God, I'm doing research. A man chooses.
I'm doing God's work.
Phase. Oh god. Dude, we're not getting into this. All they talk about is masks.
It looks like somebody
Every
else. Looks like a
whatever,
gamer
bro.
we know.
Moving on. TikTok users, after they make a funny face, add fart sound effect and dancing like a dumbass. You have entered the comedy area. Yeah, I don't know. I still think the only good TikToks are of people's pets. They're 100% my favorite ones. Dude, I don't care. Show me your dog. People don't intimidate me at all. I'll sit right next to some asshole that doesn't like me, look them dead in the eyes and say, "What's up?" Oh God, you're a big man, bro. Is that all you're gonna say? What's up? Good for you. I think most people would have the courage to do that. Dude, people don't intimidate me at all. I go right up to them and say, "What's up?" Good, you have normal communication skills. That's great. Dress to impress. Going on a date. Hell yes. I have no idea if this was just a normal picture of
No.
and somebody just put a pony over the top of it, or if he did it. I don't know. See, this one isn't a fully grown neckbeard, you know. I don't believe.
No, he's getting there though. Don't give him any bad ideas.
And it is one of those pictures that speaks 1,000 words. I kind of love it. It's sort of a cursed image anyway. There's something sort of scary about that house, and I don't know why. Maybe because it looks like it's dark, but they're using a flash. There's something really eerie about
Getting
that.
really fucking tired
I'm
of this.
moving on. Trim. Rich pregnant versus broke pregnant. Oh God. Is that real?
What?
No way. Yeah, I found it, and it's 100% real, and it looks downright awful. I've made videos on Trim before on the other channel, and dude, they are a treat. Let's just say that. I'm infamously known as the real manifestation of the Joker, aka the Clown Prince of Crime, aka the Jester of Genocide. I wasn't born, I was created when the world treated me like a monster, so I became one. Oh my God. Stop this, bro, come on. Please tell me that this guy didn't actually post that and write that himself. Dude, society made me this way. I wasn't born, I was created. Oh, calm down, bro, okay? You're not the Joker. Gen Z grew up with Omega.
Calm down, bro.
ADHD, depression, eating detergent, and a year where literal clowns chase people with knives.
Oh, she's a Tide Pod eater.
We have a 0%
Oh, awesome.
and no
Awesome.
regard for our own safety. Yet we all have social anxiety. We will body slam cops, spam a serial killer's post with like fairy emojis, and bully the bunker boy of a president into hiding. But if we ordered pasta at the restaurant and the waiter brought us a bowl of literal rocks, we wouldn't say a word and they'd still get a good tip. How did they get 250,000 likes? Gen Z grew up with Omegle.
I have no idea how they do that. I really don't.
Other generations have dealt with these things. This makes me not want to be Gen Z. Yeah, like just don't lump everybody in with something like that. Dude, I really don't like that I've been lumped into this. Drawing made by a schizophrenic person before committing suicide. Comment.
It's actually not a bad sketch.
Shout out. Oh my God. Dude, what? No. Why would you even think of doing that? It just reminds you of those YouTube prank couples that like do these awful pranks on each other. You need to know when to stop. Cardi B was so stressed watching election results that she smoked 3 cigarettes at once. Oh, cool. Don't care.
Thank you.
Don't
Don't care.
You look
Who gives a shite?
Get hard. And their name is Uwu. Don't remind me of creepy asterisks. I'm gonna have to do another video on them very soon.
No,
Still
no,
have
no.
Every furry king, there's a furry queen. I'm scared of people who makes that sort of artwork. Jesus. Like, yeah, do what you want, okay? Just not my cup of tea. Cringe-topia. Wanting TikTok to be banned because it's cringe. Wanting TikTok to stay for karma. So much of the content on here is to do with TikTok. It's a beautiful love-hate relationship. It's just
I
nice,
can't stand
It's
TikTok.
bringing people together on this subreddit to laugh. Of course I'm in love with you, darling. I'm lying. I legitimately saw that the other day when I was off shopping. I'm not even kidding. I can remember it clear as day. Me and my friend were just laughing at it. I didn't even get it to start with. Of course I'm in love with you, darling. I'm lying. When you notice it, I'm up to my creep.
It's not even funny, actually.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash like, make sure you subscribe, and leave a comment down below what you thought. Today's comment of the day goes to Winter Breeze of Rain Clan. Procrastinating in the best way possible, watching Vinci videos the moment they come out. I could not agree more. That's the perfect way to procrastinate. Guys, thank you so much for your support.
It's also
watching my videos.
It's also the perfect way to start a day. That's how I actually started. I would watch all of his videos first thing in the morning, all of his new ones. And then I pulled other people in, and we would watch them together. And that's how this stream actually got started. So
it really means so much to me. I'll be back tomorrow with more. Guys, have a lovely rest of your day. Have a lovely night. And I'll see you tomorrow at the exact same time with 2 brand new videos. I'll see you then. White males who can't even run a mile act like they're ready for civil war.
I am very badass. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, bro, that's super easy, isn't it? Hitting something from a mile away. Wait, what's a mile in kilometers? 1.6 kilometers. That's insane. You think you're going to hit something from 1.6 kilometers away? Okay, bro. American sniper, calm down. I better make sure I'm at least a mile away. Welcome welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. I spiced up the intro today. It's different. Oh my god! Today's gonna be a weird day. Hope you're doing amazing.
Oh my god!
One of my videos. I'm having a good day today. Feeling good. I'm ready to check out some absolute badasses. People that I could only wish to be. People that are so damn tough. Tougher than I'll ever be. We could learn a lot from these sorts of people, you know? We could learn how not to act on social media. Trump 2020 disrespecting my president with this hashtag Trump tantrum will have severe consequences. We are armed and ready. Mr. Trump is still president.
Why are you CCing me? These are not mine.
Everyone. Oh god. That's not the answer, bro. Watch out, man. I might shoot you. Okay, dude. Like, holy crap. I feel like people like him should not have weapons. And also, what am I looking at? Is that on a wall? Does he have them mounted to his wall as like a showpiece? You better hope I never need these. I have no problems with firearms and stuff, as long as they're in the hands of the right people. I don't even own a mask, let alone wear one, and I haven't from day one. These socialist clock suckers have no say over me. I'm a free person, and that's exactly how I plan on living. Yeah, bro, until you get a virus and die.
And it kills you.
Like, dude, I'm not gonna
Or worse yet, you go home, you visit your mom, and you kill her. Nice going, sonny boy.
There are other people out there keeping you safe. You should do the same. It's such a blow to their ego, isn't it? Oh god, no. Me seeing a horror movie, nothing. Everybody else in the theater, me, everybody else in the theater, why the heck are you laughing? Why are you screaming? This isn't even scary. Everybody else in the theater, the girl just got eaten by the shark. Yeah, I know, it's so fake, isn't it? Oh, I thought it was real. Me, what in the world? They don't kill actors in the process of making movies. Duh. Sorry that I got immersed into a film. There's nothing less fun than somebody that just sits there and picks apart a movie.
Sorry, I'm working a little
That's
bit.
not the point of movie.
I apologize.
I'm smarter than this movie. Obviously, that was fake.
This thing is driving me
Dude, obviously, the other people in the movie theater don't actually.
It's like dealing with BitChute. It took me. No, it hasn't even taken me. I've pushed a video 4 times, 4 individual times today, and BitChute is just giving me a 404. It's like, what the hell is even wrong with you? So, oh God, I'm so tired of this crap. Why can't we write stuff that works?
Really think that they just killed a real person, and that doesn't make you smarter than somebody else because you what? Duh. No one would be an actor if that was the case. Why the hell would you want to be an actor? You're just gonna get eaten by a shark. Dude, that's a terrible gig. Oh dude, it wasn't long before we saw some Facebook t-shirts. You're offended by the things I say. Imagine what I hold back. Big dogs. Big dogs. Oh, look at me, I'm a big dog.
Oh no.
Alright, far out. And you know that's a Facebook.
And he wears a key around his arm. That's secure.
T-shirts because it's like 2 sizes too small. You buy an extra large and it's like a medium. And like all these prints on the back are so funny. Like,
oh, I turned. I'm sorry.
Just walking behind you reading.
I can't stand.
Off,
I should keep it on because
hold back. Calm down, big dog.
It's the polite thing to do.
Let me hit that fool and see if he smiles. He probably will. Okay, little guy. Do you realise that you're talking to a big dog right now? If what comes out of my mouth right now is freaking you out, imagine what I hold back. There's nothing cringier than acting like a big tough guy on the internet. There's nothing big and tough about just sitting there like typing something out on your phone. Like those pictures of the bodybuilders that are on their laptops. This is not a post for likes, clout, or to impress. This is a warning. Those that know me knows I've been pressure, but now I am officially the most dangerous person you personally know. And this is all capitalized for some reason. So if you know I'm freaked with, you stay the hell away around and keep my name out of your mouth. Cause I can have all the cash in the world, I still will slime you out. Hashtag the grape ain't big CNN. And here is a license to carry a handgun. Oh yeah, that's not alarming, is it? No.
So you have a license to carry a handgun. So what? You're also threatening somebody. That license could be revoked, asshole. You don't threaten somebody like that.
Both our days bad over a freaking game console. Lol. Okay. I'm pretty fine without a PlayStation 5, buddy. I'm gonna move right along. You can keep it, okay? Keep your cool as well, please. Seriously, why are people like this, though? Don't make this bad for you. I'm an action hero. All for your own good. With an effective range of 600 yards and the ability to stop a rhino. Do you think I'm worried about Pussydelphia? Wait, what? Who?
What?
What are you talking about? A pistol with a barrel with a bloody sight. There used to be a shop in Australia called Chicken Feed, and used to go there, and they'd have like crappy plastic toy guns, and like you'd be able to buy stuff like that.
I love
They
them.
wouldn't shoot
I
anything,
love them.
obviously, they just have like a laser on them or something. What I'm trying to say here is, bud, you need to grow up. 2020 ain't crap. Wait until 2021 pops off with a civil war, and y'all gun haters have to defend your house with a spatula and a dildo. BLM got red, and I think it's...
I'll get you with my dildo. Be careful.
Oh,
My
God,
rabbit's
that's so funny.
gonna get you.
Of course you can't spell hour. It's all fun and games until someone gets a dildo in the eye. Dude, that's exactly right. It's our turn. Dude, I can picture him now. It's always the guys that can't bench what I curl trying to message my girl.
I thought this problem stopped.
Tell everyone what I do that your relationship's not going well. Being strong is his only personality trait. Yeah, that's not good, dude. Change that. If you're reading this, I probably said some offensive stuff. Pronouns, his or your royal highness. Hit me up if you're damaged. I'll finish you off. I am so scared. How do these guys not realise they sound like morons? Like, that doesn't sound tough in any way. Your pronouns are your royal highness. You might as well just put there, I don't know what I'm talking about. Get off this page and go away.
Who cares if you're offended?
Nation rise against you. Do you understand me? Do each one of you understand me? Don't play with the God that runs this earth. What? You're the God.
Not even
that
close,
runs this
buddy.
earth,
Not
are you?
even close.
Sorry, everyone. Our God that runs this.
Not
earth
even on
is
your
to
worst
stop
day.
this random guy. Please control your anger. Like, surely you'd grow out of this sort of phase. You know, you'd have to be a man-child to think like this. Like to think that you writing that and putting it on Facebook is you being tough. You're making yourself out like an idiot. Who's going to read that and be like, oh, okay, God, sorry, I'm scared. You know, please don't hurt me. Come on. No one. To everyone calling me a snowflake for being a more left-leaning person.
Vincy, I love you, buddy. I love you.
I'll break your
Fucking
freaking
jaw.
Oh, okay, bro. Calm down. Threats on Snapchat are so weird. You're trying to be all cool and tough on Snapchat. It doesn't work like that. Don't break my jaw. Stay away from me. Very good anti-car theft system. Yes. I'd be too scared to get back into my own car. I will steal the car and then frick the nun. I'm built different. That one's a little bit funnier than the rest. Like, you know,
I'd pay to see
I don't know if
that.
it's a bit of a meme or not. I hope so. I hope there's not actually people out there that are saying stuff like that.
Oh, that's disturbing.
Being serious. You want to see my handmade weapons? Here you go. I call it redone. It's infused with my own blood. Oh my god, no. Please don't tell me it is. What do you mean infused? It's solid metal when I cast it with my own blood. I am a blacksmith. I'm pretty sure that's a shelf mount as the blade. It actually looks like one.
It does.
Or down a post somewhere.
It's exactly what it is.
Handmade weapon. Is there anything more neckbeard? Person, what is the craziest thing you have done? Me, I tried hitting a kid with an axe at a party and everyone thought it was a joke. In reality, I just missed. I'm glad that you grew out of that crazy phase. Me, I didn't. I just know my aim is better and it scares me. Little word of advice to some. If you keep pushing someone, eventually them old ways will come back around. Oh, okay. You're gonna throw an axe at me now. Dude, these people are hilarious. I'm a Viking. I'll throw an axe at you. Dude, get a grip. The only people I've ever known that have tried to look super tough were the least tough people of all. Don't confuse my aggression towards you socialists with immaturity. I won the Cold War not because I am free, but because I am hard. You're what? I'm not about to relinquish my country to a bunch of liberal art brainwashed zoomers. You have a choice to either be on the right or the wrong side of history. US submarine veteran with the crappiest eyes. It just looks like a meme. There's no way that guy made that and thought it was being tough. Like, can you actually imagine this guy sitting down and like lining up those things on top of his eyes? Oh yeah, this will look really good. That's the least tough thing you can do. That's crossing in line.
Pretty much true.
I am heartless. I am cold. I am rage. I can rip you apart without raising a finger. I am the oncoming storm, and only a fool wouldn't quickly learn to fear me. Watch your back. Oh, don't worry, I will. So many badasses, one after the other. How am I going to sleep tonight? I wish I didn't appear so scary to other people. I'm tired of people saying I look like a serial killer. I wish I didn't appear so scary to other people. You don't look scary. You're probably a lovely guy.
Oh, you have to do that with
You're
your... Oh,
next.
give me a break.
Oh no. Couldn't fit the E in the apostrophe. Snoopy on there, so it's like, yeah, nah, we'll do it like this. I'm so terrified that this person that has "you're next" in like the Pixar font on his knuckles. Oh my god, locking the doors. I'm a former Mustang driver, and I'm going to admit I've been drunk, high, having sex while racing. You name it, I've done it, and never once got in an accident or even close. I'm talking full-blown drifting to third gear in city streets, etc. All I'm saying is not every Mustang driver sucks, and to not generalise. Thank you.
Can't even
Sky
spell.
Bros, though. Lol. Oh my god, guys, I think that's what we call it. That's enough bad.
Thank you. Thank
I really
you.
hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank
That's
you
a,
so
that
much
one's
for
really
watching.
cringy.
If you don't smash a like right now,
That one
you're
bugs
not
me
an
that-
absolute badass. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. It'd mean the world to me. I love these wannabe scary guys. Today's comment of the day goes to fecking hell, bows and tips fedora. Well, hello there, Mr. Bitsy. Hello there, bud. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for watching my videos. And thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all so much.
We'll see you,
I'll see you tomorrow.
we'll see you,
Have a lovely
Vincey.
rest of your day. Have a lovely night. And I'll see you tomorrow at the exact same time, 6:30 a.m. and 7 a.m. for me here in Australia, by the way. I'll see you guys then. Can I lick your sweaty feet? Ah, what a great way to start.
What
the
a
video.
great way to
That
start.
literally has nothing to do with tattoos. Might post this on Reddit for a whole 2 karma. Yikes, who really cares what you do? What? This says 8,800 upvotes. I think a few people care.
I'm
You poor
confused.
thing. You got upset, did you? Because somebody didn't like you saying, can I lick your sweaty feet? I don't know what you expect.
Don't disagree with that. I'm nothing against feet, but come on, guys. Ugh.
Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you so much for tuning back in. Dude, I didn't say my normal intro once again. The world must be falling apart. I woke up, the sun's shining, the birds are chirping. All around just a really nice sort of day, you know? And I think we should just make it way worse.
He is such a
Or better,
nice
I don't know.
guy.
Depends how you think about it. Either way, we're going to get creeped out today with some creepy private messages from people that you never want to talk to. Well, like, maybe you do just for entertainment purposes, but like, for the most part, it's probably a good idea to keep your distance from these people. But we're different. We're brave. We're going to walk down into these dirty, stinky basements and take a look at these conversations. Let's jump right into it. Can I see your butthole? Sure, it's on my OnlyFans. No? Alright, suit yourself. Just because I don't want to give you blank money does not mean I need to kill myself. You're, you know, and need to get a real job. You need to kill yourself.
Why?
You read.
If
I
that's
said
how they
suit
want to
yourself.
support themselves,
Have
it's
a
their
Snickers,
business.
babe. You're not you when you're hungry. No, you're really not. I want the old you back. The one that doesn't misread everything. She didn't say end yourself, she said suit yourself. A perfectly reasonable thing to say. These guys are so ready to just unleash their anger on random people. They just find ways to do it even though they're completely wrong. You will feel my rage. You're a minor and I'm an adult. Please, just one of your butts. Dude, you're a minor. Please. Bye. Aww. Could I know then which colour your underwear is? Are you really not interested? Are 3 years really so big for you? Are you really not interested? In what? Who would be? What's there to be interested in here? You're just some creepy random person. If I didn't accept
And you're
this,
underage.
I
That's what's
would
even
myself. What are you
sicker.
talking about?
Come
Are 3
on.
years really so big for
Give
you?
this kid some goddamn homework and send him to his room. Take his computer privileges away.
Dude, I love
'Cause
these
he should not
people.
be
It
on
makes
Reddit.
No sense, and it's so fun to read. I just want to know how they're thinking. I want 5 minutes in their brain. Please.
No,
Hey, it's
no.
so random, but I'm
Please,
I think
Vince.
I might be around your age. I just wanted to say, not sure if you're into guys, girls, or both, but you're a good-looking dude. So if you're ever in here and single down the road, hit me up. As much as I do appreciate the compliment, I'm straight. Thanks though. Whoops. I'm into women mostly, not into sex with dudes, but have a big massage and tickling fetish for dudes. Totally weird, I know. Would love to treat you to one if you ever switch teams and find yourself in the area. Just saying, haha, but nice to meet you anyhow. Seriously, you know, if that's what you're into, whatever, totally cool.
Yeah, it
And they're
is.
sort of being like,
Whatever
you know,
floats your
whatever
boat.
happens, you know, I'm here. They're not being too pushy, they're not being too creepy. Yeah, you probably didn't expect that, but we're going to see a lot worse today. Please, haha, what's your...
No.
Ew, haha, send me your... P-word, lol, how much you weigh. How can you go from send me to somehow send them to me. You know, express post, please, to how much you weigh. Why? Just hold on, I want to check what your BMI is. Okay, so what do you weigh? How tall are you? And do you have any allergies? I feel bad for talking about how much I want.
And are you fully vaccinated?
Now. It's a lot, by the way. I'm not kidding.
That's the new social question of the decade. Are you fully vaccinated? Let me see your vaccination card.
On hookups, just so
Before
you
I put on the prophylactic and we have
sex,
sex.
and it's important to me that the women I'm with enjoys freaking me too. I've been in a couple of relationships the last couple of years, but nothing that lasted more. It's a lot, by the way. Oh god. I'm starting to see why these relationships didn't work, and apparently everything was going totally fine, and then this guy just pulled this out. Oh god, it's probably not the only thing you pulled out. Pushing your head down into the bed in doggy, with your hands tied or pinning you down on top, with your legs tied together, unable to move or do anything, then take my ginger willy. Ginger! Why'd you have to add ginger in there? Have you got jaundice, my lovely? You should see a doctor. Do you know what jaundice is, you lunatic? Yep, I'm a vet nurse, mate. Why's your willy ginger? That ain't healthy. I'm a trainee F1 doctor in the NHS. Ginger cause my hair's ginger, you dafty. It's so funny that a guy this creepy would call it a willy.
You're talking about having sex with this person and you're calling her name, him or her names. Okay, that'll get you in bed really fast.
So how many other horny guys like me have hit you up in your DM since you posted a selfie? Freak off, I'm 16. Yeah, I know, I'm 17. Still F off, you creep. Yeah, right, you're 17. Dude, times that by like 3 probably. I don't trust any of these guys for a second when they say they're 17. I'm sure you are.
You're a liar, honey. A dirty, rotten liar.
You model? For my own pictures, yeah. Perfect. Gothic? I mean, it depends. Sometimes it's more punk. Do you like BDSM? That's an awfully personal question to be asking a complete stranger. Why do you want to know? Some photos like it. I don't have any BDSM photos. I'm just wearing gas masks, leather jackets, and army helmets. Thumbs up. Super. Not porn photos. No, I'm a photographer who occasionally models her own shoots. I don't do porn. There's nothing on my page to indicate that I do.
Good for you.
Can you send
And there's
me-
nothing. And there's nothing wrong.
God damn.
There's
I don't know
nothing
what
wrong
it is with these guys and just not being able to speak. But that's a common theme amongst all of these guys, you know. And it kind of makes it creepier. Hey, sexy, how are you this morning? Where have you been? Who is this? I have a new number. It's Kevin. We met on WhatsApp. Sorry, Kev, I don't have WhatsApp. You have the wrong number. Is this Michelle? This is the second guy to ask for Michelle, homie. If you talk to her on WhatsApp, tell her to change her number on social media. Do you want to see my willy is hard? I'd like to see yours. Kevin, it's 8:16 in the goddamn morning. May God bless you. Oh, God bless you, Kevin. And then proceeds to send a picture of his ding dong. Kevin,
No!
since your camera is shaky AF and you have a little pee-pee, stop texting me. This is you in bed trying to take a picture. Dude, send me some high-quality snaps right now. And he does.
I like this
Kevin,
person.
that's nothing to flaunt or be proud of. Please stop, homie. I'd rather die of this COVID than to see that. Do you know you'd love to suck on that thing and it's bigger than most of them? Is it though? Is it really, Kevin? Is that what helps you sleep at night? Go and get.
Oh,
Go
God.
find some dude or lady or whatever to send your unsolicited ding-dong pics to, or I blow you up on Reddit. Too late, Kevin. You've already been blown up on Reddit. May God bless you. God, you'd have so
What the
much
fuck
fun
is wrong with
responding to
people?
someone like this, wouldn't you?
I
don't
don't
want it to ever
understand.
happen, but it would be
I
really funny.
don't
God
understand
bless you,
people
Kevin.
behaving
Sex,
this way. I really
also,
don't.
hung and a monkey, and then 2 monkeys that aren't looking, and a love heart face. And terrifying Peppa Pig. Yes. What do you mean, yes? Yes to what? I don't think this is going to work out for you. Dude, you just respond to everything with yes. Full stop. How are you today? What's going on? Yes. Peppa the Pig with sunglasses and big lips and like weird everything? Yes. Are you very, very creepy and am I terrified right now? Yes. Hi. Hello. Who's this? Your secret admirer. Well then, who am I? You know, you're... What else do you know? You're 14 or 15 and you have glasses. Who are you? Oh, there shouldn't be a comma. Yeah, because that matters. How did you acquire my number? I don't know. Then give me a reason not to block you right now. I like you. Really. Okay, bye. XOXO. So, bye. Hey, stalker. Listen, if you're going to keep doing this whole creepo stalker thing, I'm doing it right back. Give me a real name, how you know who I am, and how you got my number within the next 24 hours. If not, I either reverse search your phone number and get all that and your address, or I get police involved. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Please block me. No, you're going down this rabbit.
Please block me.
Well enough to like me, you should have known I was going to do this. If this is a prank, just say so. Come on, I'm giving you a chance. E, but it's re. It's all fun and games until something bad happens, you know. Like these creepy stalker things is really weird, and you should take them seriously.
I like this person. This is awesome.
Be careful, won't you? Hey, hi. Sorry I fell asleep. It happens once a month when I think I'm just about to melt down into a psychotic episode and get stuck in psychosis-induced version of reality where I'm stuck in the movie Time Cop. Michael changed the chat theme to Maple. My standards pull me out. Shut my brain off. I hate Time Cop. Though, you're pretty sexy. I'm a forward self-engaged cancer with way too much time off and an extremely badass ding-dong. So I've been told. No, you may not see it. And then a long nose emoji. Oh, what? So you like calling yourself a liar? How do you have a bad
I don't
understand.
I'm confused. Help me!
I need more information, but at the same time, I don't want it. Gorgeous. Thank you. Here's 2 photos. Open if you dare. Yeah, I'm not opening that. Haha. Whatever you want. I'm not interested. Oh, here's another picture. Okay. I'm not going to open any picture you send me. Leave me alone. Open the last. You won't regret it.
This would be my...
No.
I sent him a picture. Oh, I opened your picture. You're not supposed to open it, Dad.
Sex worker. Not
What was from you? Yes, but...
I'm not interested. Shame. Not for me. How regular do you have sex? Dude, I'm not interested. Take the hint. Okay. Dude, please tell me they actually took the hint. Like,
no, I doubt it. I absolutely doubt it.
This is never okay, and you should never think that it is. They actually really freak me out, these sorts of people. Like, come on. Don't go around doing this sort of stuff.
About the
we're 12 hours apart. Here in India, it is sex time. All people sex at this time in night. Congratulations. But I'm alone. I'm so sorry for you. No sex with anyone. Because no such time. Always busy with duty. In America, we only have sex once a year during mating season. In India, every day, 2 to 3 daily. Sex is must. Oh, God, guys, that's a wonderful time to end this video here.
Yes, thank you, Vince.
That was some really creepy private messages. And guys, I really hope you enjoyed it. If you guys do have any creepy conversations of your own, feel free to send them to me on Instagram if you want them to be in a video. But yeah, other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed. Make sure you smash like if you enjoyed this video. It really helps out my channel and helps it grow. And yeah, leave a comment down below what you thought. I'd love to hear how you guys are going. Alright, let's do the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day goes to Jack Ball. This subreddit makes me want to commit self-Hiroshima, but watching them with Vinci reading them makes them acceptable. I love that.
Very true.
Like that's a
very true.
Consensus with all of these videos.
We have you to watch for us.
Me reading them makes it a little bit easier to digest. You can hear in my voice I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. I just want you guys to know that you're much appreciated and I'm always here for you. Thanks for everything. Have a lovely day, guys. Have
you too, Vince.
Night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you later.
Same time with another probably scary, creepy video, but it'll be a lot of fun. I'll see you.
No more creepy PMs, please.
Did you know that
men riding women? Oh no.
30 strokes of 6 inches each, 180 inches per lay. A healthy girl can take 3 lays a week or 540 inches or 45 feet of penis per week, which means that she needs 2,340 feet per year. Since a mile equals 5,280 feet, we see that most girls receive approximately half a mile of ding dong a year. So girls, if you're not getting your half mile of ding dong per year, you're getting screwed and you don't know it. Professor Stickle did it. That could be the
I'd love to see you put that out to your class.
And most inaccurate thing I've ever read in my entire life.
Yeah, it's a bunch of shit.
I inherited from my late grandfather, and I found this from the company he worked for a long, long time ago. I swear to God, you can make that into a copy pasta right now, and I feel like you could read that on like an incel subreddit. Like the way they call it,
very true.
And just talk as if they've never seen a girl in their entire life. I love this sort of stuff.
6 inches each? Seems a little small
Guys,
of a stroke to me, doesn't it? To you
Thank
girls?
you so much for tuning
Would you
in.
not
We're
agree?
checking out
6
some
inch
more
stroke? Pretty
writing
small, man.
women today. I'm not going to say that I have
That's
favorite
what we
subjects.
call a short
I
stroke
love them
engine.
all equally, but this
But
one is
bum.
awesome. Hope you guys are having a great great day. Thank you for
Oh,
all your support. I can't wait to jump into this. We have a whole bunch to get through today. I'm having a great day today. I'm feeling awesome. Yeah,
God
let's not
help
waste
us.
any more time. Let's jump into some men riding women. Welp, River, and Mel found the worst man rights women excerpt ever. Hey baby, it's happening. I'm ovulating right now. I felt the tingling of my egg coming out. But the most obvious change to Felicia's body from the woman who had let me join her in the shower was a full inch of waistline added from a burgeoning uterus filled with my bountiful overnight deposits. Imagining those seeds making way into her fallopian tubes, seeking that most precious treasure of eggs and bringing them to life within her flooded womb. I felt myself stiffen once more. Oh my god. We do have some good news. Oh, well, I guess it's good news. I think this is a joke. I'm reading some comments and they're saying that, yeah, they think it's a joke. So
I hope
that's
so.
good.
Oh my God,
I
that's
don't
so.
want any guy out there thinking that this is right. I know there's a lot of guys out there that think like that, but the less the better. There were dark circles under her eyes and her nightdress revealed scrawny shoulders and small, not very firm breasts like those of a stunted child. What? As she dunked pieces of croissant in her cafe latte, she continued to listen out as if despite everything she did, take an interest in what was going on next door. I want to read this entire book. Tune in next time, guys. We'll read an entire book that's written like this. I am once again asking that you write women as human beings and not objects. Yes, please. Then this subreddit wouldn't exist, but you know, it is for the
Fuck
best.
you, Bernie.
As funny as it is that these guys
Fuck you, Bernie.
have no idea. I know just about as much
Fuck you,
about
Bernie.
girls as any regular guy, but I'm not trying to write a book. And yes, funny as a lot of these guys are, funny as in like if you asked a 14-year-old boy to write a book about girls, it would be good if they didn't think like that. Male authors writing father-daughter relationships. Oh, I don't even want to read this. You look just as beautiful as your mother did on her wedding day. I wish she could have been by my side to see yours. Thanks, Dad. I know I was young when she passed away, but that means a lot to me. I mean, you really are the spitting image of her. You know that. Her eyes were pools of liquid emerald, just like yours. Really? And her hair flowed like scarlet silk, just like yours. Ah, thanks, Dad. And her was firm and perky, just like yours. Wait, what?
No!
Enormous. I'm talking real humongous tartars. But I don't need to tell you that because they were just like yours. You're not walking me down the aisle. Dude, look here, though. Like as creepy and gross and awful that was. You summed it up pretty well. A lot of guys write like that. It's so sick. It's so gross. Not sick in a good way. No. Sick in a like, don't know if I can finish this video kind of way.
You're talking to your daughter. I mean, that's fucking disgusting.
Crust. What's that supposed to mean? The 90 ordered stuffed crust. Well, how was the night? Was it good? You better be talking about pizza. The MasterChef judges describe food like how men write women. Yeah, describing food is a really weird thing. Who was that chef? Nigella Lawson? That was her, wasn't it? Yeah, Nigella Lawson. I'm pretty sure I've heard her describe food pretty funny. You know, like everything just smells so beautiful. My home is filling with this beautiful aroma. And she'll be talking about like some basil or something. Calm down.
He says
The
basil.
older a single woman gets, the more liberal and often bitter she becomes. The older
Not
a married
true,
woman
not
and
true.
or mother gets, the more conservative and content she becomes. Ah, okay. Where'd you get that from, bro?
Steven Crowder actually said that? I'm pressing X to doubt. I'm pressing X to doubt.
But no, we love blanket statements, don't we? In spite of her get-up, she looked as if she would have a whole bedroom accent. She approached me with enough sex appeal to stampede a businessman's lunch. What are you talking about? What's a whole bedroom accent? Dude, I want answers now. A whole bedroom is a room formed by partitioning off a corridor or a hallway, so it's not a proper bedroom. You might use it for guests or kids. Unimportant, temporary, out of the way, undecorated. So she's in a get-up, meaning she's well-dressed and or is wearing makeup, but her manner of speaking indicates she's uneducated, lower class and unrefined. And then she went out and had enough sex appeal to stampede a businessman's lunch. Okay, bro. When he got there, she stood in front of her bed and like a proud artist unveiling her latest creation, whisked the towel aside. You like? She asked. She was in her late 30s, but she had the body of an 18-year-old glamour model. She looked like a perfectly proportioned...
Not sure what that means. I mean, I do.
But... who'd been shrunk by 33%. Apart from her breasts, they'd been enlarged. Literally. Yet this was no ordinary boob job. The surgeon who created them was the Michelangelo of Miami Beach. They looked 100% natural, like the breasts of a well-endowed Tahitian princess. Well, even porn stars had them this good. Lowering my eyes to take in the rest of her magnificent body, I finally discovered what a Brazilian bikini line looked like. There, nestling 6 inches beneath her belly button, was a small patch of hair no bigger than a caterpillar. There's so many jokes I could make right now.
Please don't.
The title says he constantly describes women based on the characteristics of their breast. Toby Young, how to lose friends and alienate people. It's a pretty good way to lose friends and alienate people. Do you have any women in your life? Look no further. Act like this and they'll be gone. And as if her looks were not stunning enough, she has a rolling, bouncy walk that agitates the globules of her buttocks under her cheap, colourful saris and the half spheres beneath her short sari blouses. The Englishman no doubt had noticed. Dude, even the bit up the top, 18 years old and round and plump. Even her face, full-blown cheeks, pouting mouth and smooth forehead curved to form a circle with her head. Her hair pulled back in a tight knot. Ugh. I know they're trying to sound like proper and like sexy and stuff, but how could you ever read that and like not just get immediately thrown out of it? If you were actually reading this book, you just put it down right there. Like, dude, what? And also picturing these guys sitting and writing this.
I actually don't disagree with that. The writing just kind of sucks.
She brought the stranger, who seemed ill at ease, into the room. He gazed at her furtively and listened
Furtively.
in a fashion.
Furtively.
Apologized for the appearance of the room and her husband's coat, a garment which he usually reserved for the garden. She then waited as patiently as her sex would permit for him to broach his business, but he was at first strangely silent. Waited as patiently as her sex would permit. Dude, you need to stop writing about this sort of stuff. These guys are just like jealous and
You're really bad.
and just working it into their writing. Like, oh, I hate women so much. They just sit there, like taking little stabs and putting it in there, like, oh, or slip that one in. Green glasses. Yang Dong retrieved her things, politely said goodbye and turned to leave. She could feel green glasses staring at her back, but she was used to men behaving this way, so instead of being annoyed, she felt comforted as if by sunlight in winter. She was seized by a sudden desire to communicate with others. Did a neckbeard write that? Having a weird guy staring at you is not like sunlight in winter. Stop justifying your weird actions. I feel like neckbeard kind of guys would read that and be like, yes, I'm not stalking this woman, I'm courting her. He thought she wasn't watching, but she was, for the bathroom door didn't altogether close, due to the old frame of the house settling over the centuries, and she had to sit on the toilet some minutes waiting for the pee to come. Men, they were able to conjure it up immediately. That was one of their powers, that thunderous splashing as they stood loudly above the bowl.
Lordly.
It was more direct. Their insides weren't the maze that women were. For the
Dude,
pee to
it drives
find
me
its
crazy
way
when people
through.
can't read the words
Oh
properly.
yeah, dude, it's just a maze. Because it's taking a long time to pee is a strictly female thing. Are you serious?
No,
One thing
no,
that
it's
makes a
not.
man is just being
Wait
able
till
to
you grow up.
immediately. That's not why. Con saw himself threatened by small breasts pointing skyward like surface-to-air missiles, and perceived the woman's hips either as an oasis of peace or as a battlefield. Oh my god.
What the hell?
Surface-to-air missiles. That's the best thing I've ever read, but also the worst. Imagine comparing them to surface-to-air missiles. This guy's just like writing, and he has like a documentary playing in the background, like some war documentary. He's just like, oh, missiles. Yeah, they look just like them. Surface-to-air missiles. Things women in literature have died from. Cold hands, beautiful face, missing slippers, wrist fevers, night brain, going outside at night in Italy, shoal insufficiency, too many pillows, garden troubles. Someone said no very loudly while they were in the room. Letter reading fits, drawing room anguish, not enough pillows again. Haven't seen the sea in a long time. Too many novels, pony exhaustion, strolling congestion, sherry served too cold, ship infidelity, spent more than a month in
Sherry
London after
served
growing
too
up
cold.
in Yorkshire. Garden troubles, that's my favourite for sure. What even are garden
Yorkshire.
troubles? I love
Yorkshire.
What I don't know. Dude, it's so much fun. I like using my imagination with these sorts of things. And I really enjoy that I have no idea what you're saying. Somebody has actually written about a woman dying because of a beautiful face or missing slippers. How insulting. Just asked, would a woman be a good president? Okay, and this is in the 1960s. No, today their mind is one way and the next day it changes. Now we have Tom. No, I don't have that much faith in women to let them run the country. Mrs. Maureen Mellum. No, a man is more responsible. Women have enough problems without being president. Mrs. Tom Romanowski. No, a woman is too likely to give in. They might not stand their ground when they should. And then burn. She couldn't do any worse than some we've had. Oh man, that's insane. How crazy is that? Like,
Stevens Point, Wisconsin. I know exactly where that is. I ain't Mr. House.
Fascinating though. That was only in the 60s. So one of my friend's old high school teachers ended up writing his weird fanfics in the class's grade book. She opened her eyes watching as her breast ballooned up in size, gasping as her bra was overburdened and snapped. She reached under the robe and dropped it on the ground. She felt the panties strain and break as her backside filled out. She reached down to feel her breast mesmerized. She couldn't believe that she had grown so quickly. She looked down at herself, then around for a mirror. What do I look like? She asked. All of a sudden, a realization that 5 years of puberty and change had happened in her in 30 seconds. Dude, that makes me terrified, and I would probably never go to school again. And guys, I'm going to leave today's video here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. God, this subreddit's amazing.
Some of them
are
are just creepy as shit.
It's actually pretty alarming. It freaks me out. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash like, make sure you subscribe, and leave a comment down below what you thought. I can't wait to think about something completely different right now. Let's do the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day goes to Am That Dad. Nice guys and nice girls exist. World cringes. Vinci, they're beautiful in their own way and we love them. Well, like, you know, I love the videos that I make of them, I guess you could say. You know, I've got to stay optimistic, you know. Can't get too negative. Alright guys, time to get out of here. Have a lovely rest of your day, have a lovely night, and I'll see you tomorrow at the exact same time with 2 brand new videos. I'll see you then.
Bye, Vinci.
People who know me well often
I am very smart. Guys of cringe.
So
Oh God,
much
no.
smarter than the number 2 person in the room. And then I should just let disabled people be disabled because it isn't worth my time. My dad drilled it into me before he died that anyone under 140 IQ is like a different species to me. Maybe this is why I can't get a job. I'm hated for being smart. Oh my God, that makes me so mad. No, that's not why you can't get a job. You can't get a job because you've got the worst attitude of all time. Oh, that's so gross and offensive. Why would you say something like that? Nobody
You are
hates
correct.
somebody for being smart.
And I have a
People hate
coworker
other people
just
that
like
act
this.
douchebags.
Drives me crazy.
End of story. Anybody with
He
IQ
doesn't
less
see
than
it. He doesn't
140
see
is
it.
a different
He's also an
species.
Aspie. He's got Asperger's, or at least that's what we
How's that working for you,
believe.
bro? Sorry guys, I'm sure my IQ is not
He's,
a
little strange.
I'm never going to be as good as this guy. Welcome back everyone, hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you so much for tuning back in. It's a beautiful day today, a wonderful day to look at some smart people. Oh wait, sorry, some not so smart people that want to look smart. I hope you're all having a good day today. Thank
Definitely
you for tuning
not
back
smart.
in. I'm having a good day today, I'm feeling good. Like, I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit already, but I'm not. Just gonna keep coughing in the background, but I think I'll be absolutely fine. I'm too excited to wait. Let's jump into some I'm very smart. A sagacious pundit of discursive soliloquies that are at odds with my natural Aerosopian dispositions, depending on the vicissitudes of the moment. I swear to God, I used to go on dictionary.com and I used to do stuff like that. You'd be messing around in an essay or something, you'd be like, how annoying can I make this sound? And you choose a big synonym for every single word. Who's going to read that and be like, oh, you must be so smart? If someone smart read that, they'd be like, why the hell are you talking like this? It doesn't make
exactly. If you have to type like that, then you're probably an idiot.
This is not the way you think, 100%. Like, you're forcing yourself to be like, look at me, I'm so smart. My bro found a thesaurus. Well done. Did I use meme correctly? I do not know much about these things, but I have read Richard Dawkins' Selfish Gene, where he first introduced the term, and apparently it is now used colloquially to refer to image macros and jokes. I do not understand how lower IQ people function, but it is fascinating. I would like to continue to learn from you people. Oh, get alive, bro. Oh, am I speaking the way of the idiot? I'm sorry, I've never spoken like this before. Dude, come on. and I have done this.
Speaking the way of the idiot.
Stop it. I kind of love it. I wish all of them were written like this, you know, like, I'm so sorry. I'm actually far too smart, far smarter than you. I'm very sorry that I can't communicate with you. Dude, we
Not
all
even
know
in
that
your
the
best
news
day.
memes are the smartest of all time. I don't watch TV either, and I haven't for at least 15 years. Just because mainstream hasn't called it a fact doesn't mean it's so. 5.5 deviations from the norm, or about a 1 in 45 million chance of it happening. I'm rarely wrong about such things. You should listen to me, but you won't. Hell, my own family is constantly arguing and trying to prove me wrong about things. Having an extremely high IQ isn't it's all cracked up to be. Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about right now. This guy got his IQ from a Facebook quiz. Yeah, like I think everybody on here did. Why would you get it checked anyway? Who actually cares? It's not an accomplishment to have a high
Bravo.
IQ. It's
That
an
was
accomplishment
good.
to do stuff with it. My higher level brain can simultaneously critique and defend those in power. I don't delude myself to believe that I'm so influential that my one comment in favour of Jack's principles could be so powerful. Again, lots of reflections of my actions is a must for me, surely. This is my biggest problem in life, and my college instructors are average at best. It's hard to get anything done when you have to actively think about what you're going to say and immediately dumb it down a few levels just so more than 5% of the room will get it. I've had to be graded by an independent adjudicator on 3
Very
separate
good.
occasions.
Very
My
good.
answers on papers are somewhat far-fetched, but still were well within the guidelines for the paper, and I was later given A's on all 3 papers. I just want to make an original paper instead of something that has been exhausted. In many forms, this issue constantly crops up for me in the academic world, but nowhere near as much in the work world. This has led me to be stuck working with people of diminished or non-existent intelligence, because to progress in the work world, one must deal with academia. Hints, anyone? Can anybody please help
I
me?
have
I'm
a
too
9mm
smart. Course instructor
fully
here
loaded.
today here. This
I
is
think you
mostly
need to
an
use
issue
it.
with first years who
You'll
don't
know what to do with it. You're so
I think
smart.
they're learning the basics.
You'll know
They
exactly
are
what to
probably
do with
very
it.
smart, but instead of
I don't need to
demonstrating
tell
they
you.
know the fundamentals, which is the job of the course, they submit work which is totally unrelated. Like, let's just be honest here, bro. It's not hard for you to get things done because you're too smart. Dude, cut the crap. Come on. Stranger Things is for kids. Dark is for smart people. Please don't Rick and Morty the fan base. It's a show. It's good, but it's not a measure of your intelligence. If a Stranger Things fan tried to watch Dark, I think their brain would explode. Yep, there it is. But for a lot of people, Dark takes a lot of brain power. If you only watch shows that you think smart people are going to watch, that just shows how insecure you are. Do what
Agreed.
you want to do. If you want to watch some bloody kid show, who cares? What do you mean Stranger Things is for kids? Like, it's not really. Even if it is aimed towards younger people, it doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. God, no, I'm far too smart. Oh, every single moment is an opportunity for me to prove how smart I am. No, dude. Tell me, what does your job entails? I teach kindergarten. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. Ha! My job is quite complex, though I'm used to the endeavours involved. It entails a highly strategic and analytical approach in terms of contract securement. Lots of travels across countries, hiring and purchase of telewares, as well as sub-engineers for telecom organisations. It's huge, just like its revenue, though. Wow. So how you doing today? What's your plans and schedule for today? What? Oh, God. Yeah, keep going, bro. No one's listening. I'm so smart. The organisation make lots of money. Blah, blah, blah. I'm very cool. Do you feel better now? Like, what's the point in this? Thanks, I hate it. You must be an insularious cretin if something so benign bothers you. Pretty cringe, dude. What? They're cringe? Oh, you've got to be joking. Says the cringiest thing of all time and then calls somebody else cringe while doing it. No. Oh my god, it's an angel. No, their brain isn't evolved to have sense of religion and afterlife, marked by some act like burial and making humanoid-shaped art. They simply don't understand what they don't understand and don't make any assumption to explain certain phenomena.
What?
Okay? Oh,
What are you talking about?
It's so sad. I just picture these people just sitting there on Facebook all day long. Go do something. This isn't achieving anything.
Go get a fucking
If you
job.
have a political science degree and almost became a lawyer, you don't want to have a constitutional discussion with me. I literally have pocket constitutions strewn about my house. Stay in your lane. I'm getting more scared by the second here. Okay, I'll stay in my lane. Ha 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 ha. Bye. Never talk to me again. Black sewing machine brooch. It may help you to spell it correctly. Brooch. Imagine coming in that obnoxiously, only to be wrong. Just like, oh god, what an absolute moron. I'll teach them. Learn to spell. What the hell's wrong with you? You didn't even bother to look it up, did you, bro? A 5-second Google could have saved you so much embarrassment. I have had IRL sex many times. When you are 6'2", strongly built, and have an IQ of 181, it is difficult to live the trad life. Even though I wish I did sometimes. Does that mean traditional life? Oh, it's so hard to be so tall, so strongly built, and so smart, and so rich and handsome and beautiful. And I've got so many friends, and everything's just perfect. Like, dude, look at me! I want attention! Mansplaining, the statue. Actually, the statue is called Classmates from the University of the Incarnate Word in San Antonio. Bro, are you doing exactly what that says? Oh, sorry, woman. Do I need to explain this to you? Dude, she knows that that's not what the statue is called. And she doesn't want to know. That's not the point of what she's saying.
Exactly.
And reinforcing what she's saying.
You're actually proving her point.
If you're so smart, just think about it for a second. There's always a bigger cat. Given the nature of quantum physics and parallel universes, that might be true. But purely based on our visual perception of the universe, I would have to disagree with your assertion. I would have to leave this video here. That's enough fake nice people for one day, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you're an absolute big brain genius, make sure you destroy that like button. It means the world to me. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And by the way, thank you all so much for subscribing to the channel. Like, we're growing so fast. Our beautiful, positive community is growing. It makes me so happy. Alright, today's comment of the day goes to JoJo Reference. It seems YouTube understood my threat and appropriately showed me my Vinci content, aka my lifeblood. Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind. And like, the support means so much to me. I hope you know that. Thank you for everything you do. By the way, follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. That's the only other platform I use, pretty much. And yeah, guys, have a lovely rest of your day. Have a lovely night. And I'll
You
see
too,
you tomorrow
Vince.
with some more
Be
fun
good.
videos. I can't
We'll see
wait.
you in about
I'll see
2
you then,
seconds.
guys.
How's that?
Oh, this was that post that we read the other day.
Oh,
Boys,
no.
your bodies are perfect. You don't have to be 6'2" and have a six-pack to be handsome. It's okay to have a tummy or be skinny. It's okay to be short and have acne and stretch marks. Y'all are handsome in your own way. Keep your head up, kings. Y'all believe her? Oh my god. Said no girl ever. No, it's not. Stop lying. Women want a 6'4" athlete enrolled in Oxford, 3 cars, a house, money, and no gaming system.
Do you
Oh my
blame
God.
them?
No, they don't. They just don't want someone like you. Oh, I love that. That's so funny. Girls want a guy that's enrolled in Oxford. Oh, yeah. What good does that do me, bro? I don't even live in America. Damn it, I guess any guy that isn't 6'4", enrolled in Oxford, has 3 cars, a house, money, and no gaming system is going to be single forever. And if you see any guy that isn't those things with a girl, oh, dude, there's no way they're together. Because as we've learned from incels, all women are the same, apparently. Apparently, they all just think the exact same thing and want the exact same thing. Oh, wait, that makes no sense. Yeah, welcome to incels.
Because incels make no sense at all. Yeah, we're going to get into it.
Guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you so much for tuning back in. Today we're going to check out some more incels here. The scary guys that remind me of Gollum at the bottom of the mountain. They crawl out of their cave, get onto their computer, and just spread hate. That's pretty much how I picture incels. I hope you're all having an incredible day so far. It's about to get interesting. I'm having a great day today. I'm so glad you guys are here, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Thanks for watching my videos. Alright, let's do it. Let's enter the dragon's lair. Let's check out some incel tier. Frick you and incel tiers. I hope all of you get, oh my god, you know what? So y'all can't talk crap. So this is a Wendy's. They make absolutely no sense, and they don't care that they make no sense. They just spurting out all these threats, all this horrible stuff, and nobody's listening, and nobody cares. I picture them just like screaming at a brick wall. Dear incels without hate. Believe it or not, incel tier does not hate incels. Oh, don't know, man. We hate people who are misogynistic, mean, and don't try to understand why women don't like you. If you're a celibate not by choice, but still recognise that women are people too, and can choose their relationships, believe it or not, we don't hate you. In fact, I'd call us supportive. Here, I'll throw you a bone even. I understand where you're coming from on the all women are shallow, ha 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 thing. Shallow women do exist, but goddamn, you are the most shallow community I know.
Not far from wrong.
We hate you because you can't get laid. We hate you because you guys guys are, you know what's to women, 100%. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. It's the attitude that you hate. It's the way that they make you feel that you hate. It's the way that they act because you know how wrong it is that you hate. I'm sure some of these guys are going to turn out fine. And I'm sure some of them just took the wrong turn and got into the wrong crowd.
We really don't want to see you getting a fucking pedicure,
this
dude.
Is not
Get
the
the
end.
fuck off.
Incels, you're going to be okay. But in the meantime, please learn to be nicer. It'll be really good. But make sure you don't become a nice guy. I'm talking about being an actual nice person. Whoa, crazy, I know. Okay, so here we have a meme that's pretty much saying that, like, what, women get everything and guys get nothing. I spy with my little eye an incel with a tiny PP. I spy with my eye an obese, coloured-haired, ugly creature body-shaming men based on genetics. The only way someone is going to stick their ding-dong into you when you know what, a brain-dead person. Oh my god. You can't just say, I spy with my little eye an obese, coloured-haired, ugly creature, and then immediately call
I really wish you wouldn't. I have a feeling I know what you said, but
about everything. Like, they think that they can do whatever they want, but if it happens to them, they're like, no, absolutely not. I won't stand for this. The supposedly hottest women in the world look like a regular Tia Becky without makeup. Scarlett Johansson, she is cute, no doubt. 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 without makeup, but not even Stacey tier. No eyelashes at all. Even I have longer eyelashes. Fat face, bug gum exposure, big forehead, greasy hair. Male chads look the way they do without makeup. There are no Stacey. Fake up should be banned. To be honest, I'm convinced the conventional Stacey features just don't exist naturally. All of the most popular / pretty white girls in my school look like normal Beckys without makeup, or like they would be incel with XY chromosomes. I'm starting to actually not understand what these guys are talking about.
These people are terrible.
Up their own language. And it makes no sense whatsoever. Like Becky's and Stacey's and Chad's and
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Goddamn hilarious is it that incels will sit in their basements and
is that really a picture of Scarlett Johansson?
Johansson's appearance.
She's cute, but
I got some fan mail up.
she looks like somebody I knew in high school.
Inject himself into a woman's right for abortion. I guess he took it personally. I seriously believe you need to segregate yourself from men, let alone have sex with one and get pregnant. You don't belong with men and you shouldn't date or interact or talk to them. You're right, they shouldn't have a say in what you do with the fetus. Ollie doesn't have to pay for it if you decide to not kill it. Seriously, you don't belong with men. It's just flawed. You should be in a lesbian relationship. In fact, no man should even have an opinion on anything. Men and women need to be segregated. Don't date men. Stay single or just date women. Will your lesbian wife have a say in what you do with the fetus? Seriously, you hate the gender so much. Why would you frick them or date them? Just lick a lesbian, you know. Here's the best part. You would never get pregnant with your lesbian wife, so you wouldn't even have to consider what to do with the fetus. Women saying they deserve rights over their own body means they hate men, apparently. Did you break
no,
it
doesn't.
With that leap? Yeah, dude, this is not too much to ask here. You're going on about her just hating all men when you obviously pretty much hate all women.
Correct.
Oh god, they're hilarious. I don't understand.
Because they don't like you, they won't date you, they won't have sex with you. So what?
Whoever looks at a woman to lust,
God gave you 2 hands. Enjoy yourself.
With her in his heart.
Just saying.
He was addressing was adultery, not lust. Lust and adultery.
Sex doesn't have to include another person.
Which is why they
just remember that,
in
incels.
It isn't wrong to lust after unmarried young women. If I found you dressed like that in a dark alley late at night, I'd ask you why you were provoking men. You'd undoubtedly give me some sarcastic response, childishly fearless, but your snarky attitude would disappear instantly when I grabbed you by the throat and smacked you across the face hard. Tears would well up in your eyes and you'd reflexively reach up to try to pull my hand away from your quickly reddening neck. But I'd grab you by the wrist and spin you around, pushing you up against the brick wall hard enough to knock the wind out of you. I'd tell you again that a void like you shouldn't be provoking lonely men. And before you could think of a response, the feeling of my hand reaching up your and ripping your off would stop you. Now any feeling of adventure or pride would be gone from your mind, replaced with the knowledge that your sweet you-know-what is about to be wrecked and will probably never look or feel the same again. Dude, all that for a joke. I was literally joking.
It's not going to happen, but it's fun to talk this way, right?
Say stuff that
no.
Horrific, like just at the drop of a hat. You could be joking, or you could be talking about something completely different.
That your sweet is about to be wrecked and will probably never look or feel the same.
I really don't. Saying that sort of stuff is revolting, and I feel like you should be reported.
Do you think you're like the God's gift or
this is
something?
Like an incel and a not how girls work sort of guy. Has no idea about women, but hates them so so much. These sorts of guys definitely freak me out, and I hope that they're not serious, and I hope that they do get in trouble for saying stuff like this, and I hope that they change their ways. Inceldom is a mentality. Yes, 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 it is. You're not involuntarily celibate. I used to believe that I would never get a girlfriend and thought that my date game would never go anywhere, but I realized I
Actually, not a bad point. Not a bad point, whoever's making this.
Back from exploring how people thought of me. So I made some friends, guys and girls, and just let go of the desire of finding a date and ignored anything sexual, and I've never been
there you go.
in my life. I think you can be too.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Pathetic, like a Buddhist monk, you renounced to sex.
He didn't renounce sex.
You. So what you're saying is that at that point in life you didn't have a girlfriend at the time despite wanting one? In other words, you were a celibate involuntarily? You were an incel back then. You were ascended from. Like, well done, dude. I'm so happy for you. Like, you don't have to be an incel. It's not a lifestyle that anybody should want to live. It's not anything to be proud of, and it's not something that anybody should want to do. I feel like they are proud of themselves. I feel like they think they're making a difference or something in their own weird, warped way. When really all you're doing when you think
you
like
know what?
is just making
do what makes you happy.
So yeah, well,
just leave everybody else alone. That's all. That's all.
Right now, when I went to a church,
you want to be an incel? Be an incel. Have at it.
Wearing these types of leggings, as I felt it was told sexual and revealing. You know what he said to me? That I committed a double sin. Not only was I lusting, but I was hating my neighbour. Needless to say, I'm no longer going to church, as I find it full of hypocritical frickers who shame men and praise women more than anything. People can dress however they want, but I sure the hell don't want to be bombarded with camel toe in my face 24/7, especially from the fatties out there. For God's sake, be modest, right? That's asking too much. What's wrong with you, man? Complaining to his pastor at church about women. Like, that's the first step, and then he gets on the incel subreddits and complains to everyone else on there. This sort of guy would think that they're doing that to annoy him. I bet you it was totally nothing.
I don't know about that. I think this guy has some issues he needs to talk about.
Can you just be a reasonable person? Is that asking too much? Guys, that's definitely enough incels for one day. Let's check out some wholesome memes
thank you.
on a high note. There is no trash cannot. There is only trash can. That's exactly right. Dude, stay positive, you know. All the raccoons out there are staying positive, so you should too. How cute are raccoons? Like, seriously. I've been watching all the Simpsons Christmas specials lately, and the one where Grandpa goes into the dumpster and has Christmas with the raccoons, that's adorable.
You got me a gift! Rancid Lord! You shouldn't have.
Me, can we have McDonald's? Grandma, no, I have food at home. Food at Grandma's house. Legit though, how good was that? I cannot relate to this more in my entire life. My grandma was Dutch and my grandpa was Italian. And dude, we always had the best food. And it was everywhere. And if you ever said that you were full, dude, you got more food immediately. You had
I know the feeling.
And you know what? I love
you
it.
come over to my parents. Oh man, Jews homes are the same way.
So true. And
come on, eat!
I feel really crappy. It's usually because I'm taking the little things for granted. You know,
aww, that's so cute.
Go for a walk, go to the beach, see some friends. A lot of little things like that are really, really special. Life's all about the little things. Me eating at a restaurant, please and thank you. The waiter. Dude, you have to be super polite to any waiter anywhere. You can't be one of those people that just says nothing, you know. You have to always say thanks. Guys, on that positive note, I'm going to leave this video here. I really
because you never want to piss off the waiter.
Today, and I really hope you did too.
Or you may not like what you get coming out of the kitchen.
Just topped it off beautifully. This video was like one of those sour lollies. It's
I'm
sour
stuffed up, I don't know why.
Once you get to the middle, it's sweet again. How beautiful. If you made it to the end of the video right now and you're still watching and you enjoyed it, make sure you smash like and definitely subscribe to the channel if you're new. I make videos twice a day and I'm sure you're going to love my next video. Alright, let's do the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day goes to Eris Rocks. When you're early but lack the creativity to write something funny. That got 22 likes. That's unreal. And like, guess what? You're in the comment of the day now. I totally understand. You guys comment so much and it means so much to me. I think that all the time. I'm like, how do you guys have things to talk about every time? But you always find something to comment. It means the world. Thank you guys for the support. Alright, time to get out of here. Have a lovely rest of your day. Have a lovely night. And I'll see you tomorrow at the exact same time with 2 brand new fun videos. I'll see you then. My mother hit me in the eye while it was still open. This is what she said when I told her my right eye was losing vision. Oh God. I know you're pissed at me, but ever since you struck me across
insane
the
parents. Oh, this ought to be good.
left side
Excuse me 1 minute, I need a
my
Kleenex.
right eye, and it's causing a serious disruption disruption in my vision. It's only gotten worse since it happened, and I'm feeling a lot of pressure on that side where my right eye is. My other eye's fine, it's just that one. It's very painful, and my eyes will barely focus because I have a weird gap in my vision. Serious disruption, my ass. I'm not gonna feel bad because you're thinking you feel the need to talk over me because you think you're freaking entitled as frick, but you got backhanded for a goddamn reason. Oh my god. It's like one of those clearish candy wrappers is covering the center, but it's a clear grey. It hurts. Okay, so wash your freaking eyes out. I don't think that's gonna help.
Down?
My eyes won't focus. I tried that. I don't think there's anything in my eyes. First of all, when you got
Sorry about that.
on your face, you're getting knuckles and the back of my hand before you're getting any type of nails. So nice try. Maybe you should wear glasses like you've been told to. Oh my god, I feel so sorry for this person. No, I'm not saying that you use nails. I'm saying you hit me hard enough when my eyes didn't have time to close and react to it. And I'm saying that you're full of crap because you were staring at your phone all night instead of doing what I asked you to do. I wasn't. I had to close my right eye so I could do job applications because only my left is focused.
Again, I'll be right back.
I feel pressure.
I'll
It
turn the
hurts
camera
use
off.
and it hurts
Enjoy
to
and
Sounds like
give me
you
about
had a
2
problem
seconds.
focusing on the
I'll
phone
be
all
right
night
back.
Yesterday, I had to close my right eye.
No moderators, so hey,
When I
whoever
got home
wants to
and
take
started
over,
reading
take over.
things on the phone, I
Go
noticed
for
how
it.
bad it was.
I'm
I
good.
closed my left eye and put
Be
my
right
hand
back.
in front of my face and only see the rightmost part of my hand. It's not gotten better, it's only gotten worse. Well, your eyeball isn't busted open, so get over it. Maybe you should have started making better choices in your life and stuff like this wouldn't have bloody happened to you. You can never accept the fact that you freaked up and you pay the consequences all on your own. This is making me upset. Oh my god. I cannot use my right eye because it won't focus and I cannot see any of the left side of that eye. I can feel pressure, it hurts to use, it hurts to have open, and it hurts no matter what. It's only gotten worse. I'm not saying I can't accept consequences, I'm saying I lost almost half of my vision in my right eye. Quit freaking talking over me, you freaking twat. Get the frick over your BS. I need some sort of medical attention. It's not from strain because I haven't used it since I got home last night. It has not gotten better over time, it's only gotten worse. My eyes were still open whenever you hit me with the back of your hand. Most of the force was taken by the eye that I cannot use. The eye I can't see the left side out of. The eye that has a growing pressure in it. Yeah, sure. I need medical attention. Not immediately. So what has to happen for me to get medical attention? Shut your loud mother frickin' mouth and wait 3 days. Okay? That's what the hell needs to happen. A little bit of redness isn't a serious medical condition. Neither is losing your frickin' peripheral vision or having pressure because that stuff happens to me all the time and I get over it because I'm a little freaking crybaby biatch who cried wolf every day of their life. I already explained to you what's going on. Dude, what a way to start this video. That is insane. I've never read anything like that in my entire life. I'm so sorry. They should not be allowed anywhere near you if you're going to be like that. Obviously, I don't know these people, but talking to your kid like that is never okay. Oh, dude, that's an insane parent if ever I've seen. God, I am not ready for this, guys.
Thank you. Much better. Hey, Vincey. Whew, cold.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you so much for
Not too
tuning
bad.
in. Today we're taking a deep dive
Work
into the
driving me
world of
crazy.
really awful parents. I'm really nervous. I don't know what to expect, but yeah, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun today. Guys, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having an awesome day, or hope you did have an awesome day. I'm going really good. I am talking really fast. I've got a whole bunch of
Deadline
energy.
exceeded.
Like, I keep going through these phases of like having no energy and then having heaps of energy, and I don't know what the cause of it is. But dude, I can't wait to get into this. I haven't done a video on insane parents in a long time, and I just sort of forgot about it, but here we are. Alright, I gotta stop putting it off. Let's do it. Let's jump into some really crazy, really scary parents. What's the worst punishment y'all received as a kid? I got mad and asked my mum, since my dad pays all the bills and I do all the cleaning, what is her use to the family? I was grounded from April to September in my room and she took my blankets, so I slept on a mattress for 5 months straight. Dude, that's awful. You should 100% get in trouble if you're treating your kids like that. Like, that's not okay. And I know that was probably a long time ago, but Jesus, you should be lucky I don't treat you as bad as my parents treated me. I can imagine them saying that. No, all bad is bad. You should probably learn from how your parents treated you and not treat me like that. It's weird how abusive parents make you feel like you're indebted to them for feeding you, clothing you, etc. when you were literally incapable of doing that yourself. As if they expected you to pop out of the world fully independent with cash of your own and a job. That's right. Like, what do you expect?
My
You got
God.
yourself into this. You were
Some of
the
these
one that
Reddits
had
are
kids. You think
foul,
you're
in
going
my
to be
opinion.
free? Where do you think I get my money from? I'm only a baby. me. I'm super grateful. I have really good parents. Yeah, and this sort of stuff just makes me really sad. Like, I'm so sorry to anybody that has really awful parents. Because, dude, it's not okay. And, like, this one's, like, sort of funny, you know? Like, they expect you to be born with money. It's like, bro, I was just born. Give me a second before I get a job. I didn't ask to be brought into this world. Will you unblock my laptop?
Very
I was
true.
some coding courses. Mummy's not going to unblock you either. She's the one that blocked you in the first place. I'm trying to take coding classes so that I have something to major in college. I can't use my iPad or phone because I have to use Python and they don't work on mobile devices. This is me trying to do something that will give me a better
He's a
future.
Python programmer. I love it. Yes!
Good for
I
you.
love
You should ask for a
Python.
Wi-Fi hotspot capable phone. Oh my god. Seriously though, how immature are some people's parents? Some parents never learn how to be the bigger person or how not to be selfish. I'm not a parent, but dude, I wouldn't be doing any of this. Me, a steady income. My mum claiming that she deserves half of it because she raised me. I plan one day on paying back my parents for a lot of the stuff that they paid for me because I have parents that are really open-minded and like everything I told them that I wanted to do, they were super supportive with everything they've ever done and like they helped me out in a lot of ways. They helped me get my computer back in the day so I could edit videos. In that respect, I'm paying them back for sure. But these are the parents that like force their kids to go get a job as soon as possible. They
Did you
already
pay
make
your
them
parents
think
when
that
they were
everything
raising
they
you?
do for anything
I
for
highly
them.
doubt
And
it, so
they
you
do
know
ask
what?
for their
Fuck
hard-earned
off.
money when they
You're not
probably
getting a
don't even
cent
have
from
enough
me.
for themselves. This is not good for gaming culture. I'm 25, I have schizophrenia, and I have zero support from my mum. How did your
That
appointment
sucks.
with the doctor go? It was good. We started 2 new meds and tweaked the dosage of my current med. I have a follow-up with him in a month. You don't need new meds. Yes, I do. I've been sleeping far too much with the Seroquel, sometimes 15 hours at a time. I've slept through alarms multiple times. It's time for a change. The only change you need is your belief in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. What do the meds do? They help control the hallucinations. That's the devil's way of trying to get you because you don't believe in God. Oh my god. You're insane, Mum. Yeah, okay, you're religious and your kid isn't. If they actually have a
I don't know what to
problem
say to
with
that.
medication, this has nothing to do
Oh
with
my
religion.
God.
They're just thinking about themselves. They just want their kids to believe in Jesus Christ as their Lord and Saviour because that'd make them feel better. God, grow up, parents. My mum has hidden my period pain relief pills that I need to take 3 days before it starts. It starts in 3 days and I'm terrified. I'm usually put into so much pain that I gag. I can't move or fall unconscious. And she's telling me to get on with it. I just want my pills. Surely there's someone that can help you get some. That's insane. You don't know
What
your
kind
kids
of
are feeling,
pills do you
okay?
take
They're so
for your
narrow-minded and
menstrual
mean and
cycle?
horrible and bitter and,
I'm
this is
curious.
really
I mean,
terrifying
there's
stuff. I hope you sorted it out.
there are
And
men,
someone who can help you get some.
ugh.
Parents that aren't
There are
supportive
pills
of
like,
you don't fly
what the
a
hell is
kite.
it
I'm
called?
done with them. My girlfriend's idiot
Ah,
mum
it
is
was
mad at
a,
her because she hasn't come around during the pandemic.
shit.
Because the rest of her family doesn't.
It's
ever
basically
wear
an
masks,
aspirin,
and
but
my
it's
younger
got-
sister
just
tested positive.
it's really meant
Okay,
for
well, the distance between your
menstrual
friends
cramps
is
and that
speaking
kind of stuff.
loudly. I feel like there was a time when we were
Can't
so
do that
close,
anymore.
and that's gone. I'm not sure
Ah,
I
it's
even
gonna drive me
know
crazy.
who you are anymore. I'm sick of COVID, and I'm sick of the way that one person gets it and everyone around has to come to a halt. If it's my time to go, then God will take me. And I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad. I was just
Please.
had your high school friends. Your life just makes me very sad. Oh, get out of here. And a younger sister just tested positive. You should be grateful that your kids are trying to look after you. I would never want to spread COVID to my parents. Like, who would? Oh, because I'm uncomfortable with all of this. I think that I'm going to put everyone else in danger and I'm going to treat my daughter like absolute garbage. Just because she has common decency and she's trying to look after me. Staying away during something like this is undoubtedly the right thing to do. You know, it's all situational
Sorry, my
awareness,
eyes
of
are
course. But like the younger
bugging the
sister
shit
just
out of me
tested
today.
positive. Of course you're going to keep your distance. What do you mean? These parents are too much. I'm probably the only mum that does this, but my 14-year-old's phone is very closely monitored. He knows I will check at any time, not to completely invade his privacy, but to make sure things are appropriate. Dude, already I don't like this.
I
I'm
agree.
disturbed at how incredibly vulgar some of his peer group is, both male and female. I'm honestly ready to pull him out of school and homeschool him. How do you keep a respectful kid in such a warped
No.
world? Am I a
No.
helicopter mum? Yes. you
Yes,
are.
absolutely.
It's not a good strategy.
Let
No
the
matter
kid
what,
learn
they're
on his
gonna
own.
go through these things. They're gonna
And if
find these
he's-
bad
if you've
things,
raised
they're
him
gonna talk to
right,
bad people. And through
he'll
experiencing
keep
that
those
on their
principles
own is how
that
they
you've
will
taught
learn
him.
how to
You
deal
and your
with it.
husband,
Tell me
if
I'm
they're
wrong,
a
but I
husband,
feel like anyway,
have taught
what
him.
any young person needs
Or her.
to feel is that their parents are supportive of them and that they're there for them and that they're on the same team and that they don't have
I'm
to be
assuming it's
worried
like
to
he
be around
because
them. And like, oh,
she
dude.
says he, so.
It's not the answer. Final messages before my mother disowned me. 18 years of physical and mental abuse. She denies everything and blames my grandparents for taking me away from her. This is because I wouldn't send a photo of myself, and when she started using mentally abusive methods to make me do it, I called her out. As you obviously gloss over the high volume and shouting part, ignorant as always. Thank you. Your false friendliness has shown up again. I know how you feel about me. I'm done with your child judgment and ignorance. Don't ever be fake to me again. We are done. Yep, emphasis. Well, that's sad. In adult terms, freak you, biatch. Yeah, very adult of you. Look in the mirror, little girl. Oh, guys, I'm going this is probably a short
Burn!
but I can't do anymore. These parents are insane. I feel so sorry for anybody who has parents like this. It's not okay. I hate the thought of anybody going through stuff like this. It sucks. The parents can't think that they're doing the right thing either. I don't know what's wrong with them. I feel like they just haven't grown up yet. Okay, guys, comment of the day.
Not all parents are wrong.
Goes,
Not all
"Oh,
parents
hey,
are wrong in
I was
this
about to
case,
subscribe because
Vincey.
of how good your channel is. Then I realized
Sometimes
I'm already
children need
subscribed. Well, don't subscribe.
children,
That's what
like
seriously,
adults,
that means the world
children
to me.
need
Thank you. I'm
guidelines.
so
Children
glad you
need
enjoyed
boundaries.
videos.
Children
I'm so
need
glad you think
fences.
they're good enough to subscribe. As always, everyone,
Because
if you
without
like the video,
those,
make sure you
they will
smash like. If you
continually
want to see
test
part two, let
their
me know in the
ability to
comments
get
below,
around
and have a wonderful rest
everything.
of the day. Have a lovely night, and I'll see you tomorrow at the exact same time.
I'll see you,
with two
Vincey.
brand new fun videos. I'll see you then. Guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day.
Neckbeard! Woo!
Wolfbeard Part 4 today.
Oh no, not
I
Wolfbeard.
can't wait to get into this.
Oh,
The next
no,
episode is
not
finale. This is the
Wolfbeard,
second
no.
last story, and I don't want it to end. It's been so beautiful. In the future, I'm just going to have to go and watch back my old videos because I just really enjoyed just diving into this entirely new universe of the Wolfbeard. I hope you're all excited. I hope you're having a great day so far. I've got a hot coffee here, got a full bottle of water. I don't know, this might take a while. I'm prepared. As always, guys, thank you for all the ongoing support on the channel. It's insane. We're going to hit 40,000 subscribers soon, which is ridiculous.
He's
I
over
appreciate you all
65
so
right
much.
now.
Let's jump into Wolfbeard 4.
Let me double
Welcome
check.
back, friends. By now, we're getting into the swing of things. As usual, when we last left off, Wolfbeard had once again managed to further disgust me and
63.5.
push me farther away than ever, thanks to his horrendous behaviour. You know, trying to literally become a favourite character of mine to woo me, and then nearly sexually harassing said character at a meet and greet. The usual. Some time passed, and due to more discomfort than ever, I didn't go anywhere near Miss Piggy's place to avoid interacting with the relentless beard. It was a particularly beautiful summer, and I was out enjoying time with Vala, Doe, and Lilith. We bought some river lounging tubes and loaded up into one of our cars, and would drive out to various lakes and rivers for the day. It was shaping up to be just the summer I needed to deal with what I knew would be a particularly hellish fall quarter, given that I was about to start my major capstone project. However, little did I know,
Not
darker
sure what that
plans
means.
were being orchestrated behind my back at the hands of our gold-packed doning puppet master. You see, despite the bad foot he'd gotten off onto with Lilith from our first meeting, he had managed to worm his way back in, much like he had with me upon his initial apology. Once again, Miss Piggy had handed over the phone number, or at least that's what Wolfbeard had told Lilith, which only made her dislike for Miss Piggy grow. He admitted later that he'd gone through her phone to read her message history with me, and saw the number for Lilith there when I was initially setting up our meet-up weeks back. Lilith naturally started on the offensive, but after his countless apologies and a lengthy handcrafted tragic backstory, Lilith softened towards him. See, Lilith really likes to try to help people fix themselves. She's been through hell growing up, and as a result is extremely empathetic with people also going through rough things, even if they're entirely fabricated for pity. She's even working to get her certification to be a counsellor now. She just wants to make a difference for people who are in pain. And boy did Wolfbeard sense this trait and work it as hard as he possibly could. Yeah, of course, he'd just manipulate it, wouldn't he? Feeling bad for him,
of course.
Lilith began chatting with him regularly.
We know how
Unbeknownst to me,
Wolfbeard
this
is.
has been going on all the time I've been avoiding Miss Piggy's. Wolfbeard told Lilith of his abusive upbringing and neglectful parents, the same parents who dote on him like Augustus Gloop, coddling and praising every action, showering him with gifts and affection every waking moment I ever saw them. Yeah, I ended up over at Wolfbeard's parents' house when I was dragged over there for his birthday one year. I'll have to tell you about that later. Anyways, this news of his tragic
No,
upbringing
we need to
was
know
sent
about
to
it
me
now!
as before.
Damn
He
it!
would do nothing but brag about his wealthy parents that he had wrapped around his fingers. Anyway, so despite being brought up in an abusive home, Wolfbeard also brought out the big guns. This is the single declaration and accusation that sent shockwaves rippling through our friend group over the next year. Wolfbeard had confessed to Lilith that he had been in love with me from the moment he had first laid eyes on me, and that he didn't want to marry Miss Piggy. Bombshell right here. He claimed that he was trapped in an unhealthy relationship with her, and that she wouldn't let him leave. Now, to be fair and true truthful. He wasn't entirely dishonest in this regard. As I would learn later, Wolfbeard and Miss Piggy were indeed in a very unhealthy relationship, and she did have her claws sunken into him. To be blatantly honest, I was disgusted and mortified by some of the things I learned that Miss Piggy had been doing. I'm so excited for this. But that aside, Wolfbeard wasn't the sole victim. They were mutually abusive and equally selfish with one another. I suppose I can fully enlighten you on that madness when I give Miss Piggy her own featured story, which, by the way, guys, we will definitely be reading. But for the sake of this current one, that's more than enough to go on. Now, this was the tipping point for Lilith. She went from disliking and wanting to avoid Miss Piggy to straight up hating her very existence. Wolfbeard's fusion of made-up abuse and strands of truth with Miss Piggy mirrored just the right amount of Lilith's own past traumas that she immediately became protective of Wolfbeard, seeing him like a wounded and broken little brother that she needed to help save. I suspect that this scenario was only possible in the first place since Wolfbeard had backed off quite a bit, having learned that Lilith already had a boyfriend. Otherwise, it is quite likely that he would have shifted his sights from me to her. But as I had the grave misfortune to be one of the only single ladies in our friend group, he seemingly doubled down his focus. Suddenly, when I had plans to do something with just Lilith, Wolfbeard would magically be there too. He'd learned that Lilith and I had plans, and then lay on the "my depression is acting up and I'm scared to be alone" act real thick. And then Lilith would offer the invitation to join. I'm not gonna lie, this period of time started to cause some issues in my friendship with Lilith. By the time the Wolfbeard saga had concluded, our friendship would have made it through one of the biggest trials of our lives. For this, I have vowed to never forgive him, as immature as it may be. The promise Wolfbeard had made me to cut back on the creepiness had all but gone out the window after he felt that he had successfully befriended Lilith. Mind you, he was pretty good at restraining himself in her presence, but the second she turned her back or left the area to fetch something, he was worse than ever, making gross suggestive comments about me and my body, trying to touch my shoulders, arms, and even grabbing locks of my hair. I told Lilith about it, and she would ask Wolfbeard in turn, but he'd put on this "boo-hoo, I'm so pathetic, I don't know how to socialise because of my abusive parents" act, and nothing would ever come of it. As a result, I started getting quite cold and bitchy with him. He had crossed the line and I was done being nice. Dude, I would have been done being nice with him like years ago. I don't know how you lasted this long. He must have finally sensed my disgust with him, as one evening when the three of us had met up for lunch, he pulled a power move with me. He thought it would be a good idea to first make his heartfelt confession of love to me, and then attempt to throw my still friend at the time, Miss Piggy, under the bus. He informed me of his toxic situation and how he was planning on leaving her so he could properly ask me out. It was too much for me.
Gave you a little chill.
My lifespan tapping into unholy forces for the strength to restrain myself. Rather than saying everything that I desperately had been wanting to for months by this point, I kept it concise in the presence of our now mutual friend. I thank you for telling me this, Wolfbeard, but I just don't feel the same about you, and never will. I met you as my oldest friend's fiancé, and can never undo that first impression. Plus, the way that you've been flirting with me relentlessly, all while still engaged with her, has been a major turn-off.
I agree.
Begin to rise, and nearly
not all women are sluts.
But
Just
Lilith's
saying.
fleeting eyes caught my attention, so I swallowed the rage and turned on
I'm
my heel,
kidding.
preferring to
I'm
excuse
kidding.
myself
Don't
rather
sue
than
me.
cause more of a scene. When I reached my car, I got a text from Lilith. She thanked me for not going full Hulk smash on him. He was in a fragile state, and said that she would stay behind with him and try to convince him to let his feelings for me go, since I turned him down, and the continued tension would make things uncomfortable for everyone. Why does Lilith have sympathy for Wolfbeard? He needs to learn that his actions have consequences, and he can't be like this. Deciding to take advantage of my now freed up day, I called Miss Piggy. After everything Wolfbeard had just said about her, I wanted to hear her side of the story. She fortunately had a short day at work, so was on her way back to her apartment and said I could meet her there. The drive was short and I was there in minutes. Despite the insensitivity of it, I wasted no time in telling her everything that Wolfbeard had confessed. His love for me included. Sadness washed over her face, and with a resigned sigh, she finally began to explain her end of things to me. She had known about his feelings for me for a while. She had hoped that since I was repulsed by him, he would eventually give up on it and shift his focus back to her.
You would think so.
And he had only become more and more obsessed with me. Recently they got into a fight because Wolfbeard had told Miss Piggy that he wanted to break up so he could pursue me, but Miss Piggy refused to let him go. In desperation, she held things over his head. Since she was the primary signer of the lease, if he left her, she would keep the apartment. As filthy a dump as it was, this shouldn't have meant anything to Wolfbeard, as his obscenely rich parents had a massive house that they would have welcomed him back into with open arms, but Wolfbeard was proud, and it had been a battle to convince them to let him move out in the first place, despite being a grown-ass adult already. And the idea of
Jesus Christ, this guy sounds like a total loser. Sorry, guys.
Especially since he had put so much time into convincing Lilith that they were abusive monsters he had finally freed himself from.
Oh,
yeah, Wolfbeard is so manipulative. I don't like this guy. So out of stubbornness and pride, he stayed, and out of comfort and convenience, he didn't go through with the breakup. That being said, however, things were not good between them. She had started picking up this game of playing that she was some kind of clairvoyant with future-telling dreams, which apparently clashed with his werewolf game, so the tension grew, especially when she had prophetic dreams of them being married with children, and me having met a man with Europe, whom with I eloped. As horrifying as it is to picture, despite this clearly toxic relationship and his growing dislike of Miss Piggy, Wolfbeard still used her for physical intimacy during this time.
Of course he did.
It was mind-numbingly sickening, but suddenly a recent change in Miss Piggy all made sense. Over the last month, she had begun attempting to change her wardrobe to resemble mine as much as she could, attempted to do her makeup the same, including black lipstick, which she used to despise, and even started wearing glasses. At the time, I assumed that she was shifting interest and wanted to adopt a look similar to mine, out of growing closest to me. But of course, it could never be something so childishly innocent. No, Miss Piggy had begun attempting to appear as some sort of morbidly obese Twilight Zone version of myself, because it was the only way that she could get Wolfbeard to touch her anymore.
Oh!
God. This keeps getting sad.
Oh, that's
Excuse me a
sad.
moment. I need a second to violently retch and stare into the existential void while reveling this. I hope you're entertained. I'm dying a little inside right now. Oh, don't worry, me too. Yes, even though Miss Piggy knew all of this, as well as my discomfort towards Wolfbeard, she still would constantly invite me over to their apartment because she believed it was appeasing him and would make him stay. After all, if they broke up and she was his only connection to me, once she was gone, I would be out of his life as well. And if you hadn't guessed it by now, the magic sixth sense telling Wolfbeard whenever I was somewhere with Miss Piggy in town for him to miraculously show up and join us had been Miss Piggy all along. Now initially I was bloody outraged learning all of this, but when she broke down crying and continued, I softened. She wept like a baby, saying how he was her first true love. He had been her pillar through high school. He had been perfect. Their relationship was perfect. They were so in love and devoted to one another. But as soon as they graduated, something shifted. He lost interest in her. He began shamelessly checking out her other friends and flirting with countless women online. He'd even started several online relationships straight under Miss Piggy's nose, basically telling her that because it was just online, it wasn't real. Never using real pictures of himself, of course, always sexy anime men or pictures of emo guys from Google. And even though it broke her heart, she was scared of losing him for good. God, I don't know why. I know it takes two to tango, but far out, dude. Wolfbeard is not worth fighting for. As frustrated as
He's not.
being used as a tool in their broken mess of a relationship, the sobbing mass in front of me could only muster up pity in me. Instead of kicking her while she was down, I put my anger aside and gave her a hug. I told her that I understood the pain she was in, but that the relationship was absolutely poisonous and that she'd be far better off if she ended it. To my surprise, she sniffed and weakly nodded her head. She even agreed to sit down and talk with him about it later that night. Well, a few more days passed and I hadn't heard from either of them. It wasn't until she invited both Di and I over to her place later that week that I learned of the status of things. It seemed as though she had indeed followed my advice, at least on the surface level. Her and Wolfbeard had officially called off the engagement. However, something was still rather fishy. Wolfbeard wouldn't be moving out or putting any space between him and Miss Piggy, and more importantly, her friends. He planned to stay in the apartment strictly as Miss Piggy's platonic roommate. Ah yes, a tiny apartment with one shared bed for non-romantically involved exes. Makes perfect sense. Anyways, this whole situation was super weird and awkward. The dynamic between the two was virtually unchanged when they were together, but whenever they were apart, it was a very different tune for both of them. Miss Piggy would agonise over how much she wanted him back and that letting him go was a huge mistake. And Wolfbeard would gripe about how much he had grown to detest Miss Piggy and how he wished he didn't have to still live with her, yet he refused to move back home. All the while they were still sleeping with each other. I know guys, it was a big mess. Things were uncomfortable as ever whenever I was near Wolfbeard, if not more since his confession. But crap really hit the fan one fateful summer day when Lilith and I planned to go swimming at a lake. I'd been super excited about the trip for days. It was a bit of a drive, but the lake was gorgeous. It was surrounded by beautiful forested hiking trails and you could even camp there. It had been because my hopes for the day had been so gloriously high that seeing him sitting in the back of Lilith's car when she came to pick me up made my heart turn to lead and drop so unbelievably hard like a
Sorry, I'm still
Lilith,
here.
you're just
I'm
not
listening
really
to the
sorry
story.
for him. He's manipulating you. God damn it. I tried my best
And I'm ready to throw it out the window.
asking why the hell Wolfbeard was there on what was supposed to be a trip for just two of us. She guiltily sighed and said that last night when she had mentioned our trip, Wolfbeard had become extremely sad. Who cares? He told her that the breakup had left him feeling extremely depressed and alone, and he went for the kill, capitalising off her hatred for Miss Piggy. Despite to both make Wolfbeard feel better and stick one to Miss Piggy, she invited him to join us on our trip to the lake. Dude, I would have just went home. Seriously. Lilith did feel a bit bad about surprising me with his presence like this though. She knew I was looking forward to this trip and how I was just generally really uncomfortable with the idea of Wolfbeard pining for me, so she only let him join along under the condition that he swear he accepts my rejection of his feelings, that he wouldn't spend
I can't believe how long this goddamn story is.
Most importantly, he wouldn't pout about it. Since he agreed, she let him
Alright,
go,
we are
knowing
not
he had
gonna
no
pipe
intention of keeping his matter. The drive out
chat
to the
over.
lake surprisingly wasn't nearly as painful as
fuck
I
it.
had initially suspected.
Nobody here,
Unlike
who
every other
cares?
time Wolfbeard was in proximity of the conversation, he didn't feel the need to butt in.
Yes, I'm by myself.
Fake stories. No, today
No
he was
mods,
a different angle.
no
He knew that I
visitors,
knew he
I'm
liked
just
me
by
now, and he
myself.
also knew that I had rejected him. So today's game was to play Mr. Sad and Broken-Hearted. Despite the strict no pouting policy Lilith had literally just set in place. After everything that's happened with Wolfbeard, you think he's really going to listen? He hardly said a word the whole ride. Lilith and I chatted away happily in the front of the car, and I'd occasionally glance back and catch him dramatically leaning against the window, a hand up to the temple of his drooping head. Now and then he'd catch my eye and respond with a huge, ever so sad sigh before closing his eyes and whipping his head away. Melodramatic as it was, I far preferred this to his usual behaviour, so I paid him very little mind. Unlike me, however, Lilith seemed rather irked by his direct disobedience and began to grow irritated with him. Yeah, well, don't invite him next time. When we got to the lake, it was amazing. The weather was
Absolutely.
perfect, the skies were clear, and there were surprisingly very few other people. Perhaps due to the distance outside of civilization, Lilith and I happily bounded toward the forest trail that led to the lake, hands full of blankets and beach paraphernalia. Following behind us was Wolfbeard, sagging sadly and carrying nothing but his own pathetic mass. I didn't mind though, I like to imagine him not even being there. Despite the basic ground rules Lilith had laid out for him, the poor beard just couldn't help himself in breaking another. As we neared the lake and changing routes, Wolfbeard let out a great sigh and finally spoke. It's truly a shame, he breathily whimpered. Beautiful days like these, beautiful memories. If you were my girl, we'd make them all the time. I'd make you so happy, Calamity, I really would. Oh god, I'm getting mad at Wolfbeard. I didn't even have to answer this time. Lilith's eyes twitched with anger and she cut in my place. Yeah, well, like it or not, you've got to accept that it's not happening. Calamity has already told you that she doesn't feel that way about you, so you need to respect her wishes and drop it. And why would you expect him to drop it? He's
Exactly.
Have you seen his track record? At this, we left him standing alone outside
Nope,
as we entered
nope.
the women's changing
It
room.
does not have any
I
history of
could
doing
hear
so.
projected loud sighs ringing through the air as I slipped into my bikini. That man was hell-bent on trying to guilt me into loving him. I almost felt bad for him, but this is Wolfbeard we're talking about, so he got no pity, let's be real. Dude, I'm more worried about you getting into a bikini around Wolfbeard. Do you really think
She's a big girl, she can handle
When we stepped
herself.
back outside, Wolfbeard was still there, unchanged and pouting as ever. His eyes immediately wandered hungrily over our bodies, and it literally took Lilith directing a question at him to snap back to attention. Why aren't you changed yet? We're going into the lake. He shrugged and looked down to the dirt trail below. I didn't realise I needed to bring one. You never told me to. Even Lilith and her ever-expansive mercy on this fine specimen was beginning to falter. What do you mean? I told you we were going out to swim in a lake today. You should have told me to pack one still. You can always drop us back to the apartment. I can call Miss Piggy and have her run it out to me, he offered, as if seeing nothing wrong with the proposition. Lilith, however, looked like she was nearing a breaking point. Finally!
Do you know how long it took you to get there?
We drove nearly 2 hours to get
Exactly.
there. We're not going to drive all the way back so you can get a swimsuit that you should have been smart enough to know to bring in the first place. He sighed and drooped his shoulders further. Leave him in the lake, honestly. It's fine, I can always wait on the beach while you two swim, he sadly murmured, expecting us to take pity and not actually do that. But that's exactly what we did. Lilith just shot him an alright then, and we grabbed our things and kept walking for the lake. We laid out the blankets on the beach, and while Lilith ran straight for the water, I hung back a moment to finish applying my sunscreen. It was a big mistake leaving Wolfbeard a brief moment alone with me, and I regret it to this day. Not wasting a moment's occurrence while applying sunscreen to the last portion of my arm, I felt sweaty, pudgy fingers come into contact with my bare skin of my back, dangerously close to my bikini strap. I leapt forward, away from the offending hand, and whipped around to face Wolfbeard. Honestly, dude, you should be pepper spraying him right now. I'm so damn sick of him. I was just gonna help you with your sunscreen, he said, mocking offense.
Did she
Lilith
ask
already
you?
helped me. You were there while she did it, I shot back. I don't know why you're being so cold to me, Calamity. All I've ever done is love you, yet you won't give me a chance, he responded stubbornly. Wolfbeard, I've told you this once before, and I'll tell you again, I'm not interested in dating you. But before I could finish, he cut me off. I know, you met me as Miss Piggy's fiance, and that makes it feel weird to you. But the thing is, just don't think about her. She doesn't matter. What matters right now is you and me, and I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart, please, Calamity, will you make me the happiest
Please!
my girl? I'm not particularly proud of my behaviour on this day. I let my anger rule me and became the living embodiment of bitchiness. A hateful Amazon entity, hungry for neckbeard tears, possessed my spirit, and I couldn't stop myself. I'd reached my limit, and that was that. I pasted the smuggest, most consenting look on my face, and I just laughed. I kept laughing, turning on my heel and walked away from him toward the beach and responded over my shoulder. I would not date you if you were the last man on earth. So just drop it. I will never be attracted to you. I then
Finally.
to join Lilith in the middle of the lake. She'd been popping underwater here and there. She hadn't caught what had happened, but she definitely noticed Wolfie's behaviour. This giant man baby had walked over to one of the old picnic tables on the beach and had strewn his form across the top of the table. He laid stomach down, his face buried in his arms, and his form shook as though he were weeping. When she asked what was wrong and what had happened, I finally stopped holding back. Everything I had been feeling the past months and had been holding back from saying came pouring out in a vicious amalgamation of venom and spite.
I can't blame you.
My back and asked me out again when she was out of earshot before going into a full-blown tirade. I didn't know if we were far enough out for him to hear us or not, but at this point I didn't care. I said how unattractive I found him, how it was hypocritical that he was an obese slob, yet he only lusted after women way above his level, and paid no mind to or was even downright nasty about girls who were actually in his league. He constantly stank, he never brushed his teeth, and he put zero effort into his own appearance while somehow fancying himself God's gift of womankind. We've seen this time and time again with Nick.
Don't we all?
He's
I mean, come on, guys.
How I was sick of his bull-crapping stories for attention, and how pathological lies repulsed me. I even let myself swing way below the belt and said that I really hated werewolves and thought that they were the lamest of all paranormal creatures and would by far rather date a vampire if given the chance. I was going in for the kill and I knew it, but I just couldn't help myself. Well, apparently Wolfbeard could still hear us from our position out in the middle of the lake, because at the mention of the word vampire and my apparent willingness to bang one of those blood-sucking chads, he got up from the table and stormed off into the woods, howling in a mixture of sorrow and rage, scaring the absolute crap out of the poor little girls building a sandcastle nearby.
Aww.
Imagine that. For the briefest moment, I felt a little regret and guilt, but the feeling of relief I got from finally saying everything that had been on my mind was way too strong. Lilith looked a little sad and worried for him as he ran off, but ultimately didn't reprimand me for my outburst. She understood how I'd been feeling, and despite wanting to help Wolfbeard, she agreed that his lack of respect toward my boundaries was unacceptable. Dude, it's been unacceptable for a long time.
Exactly. It's a lot more than just your boundaries.
So there weren't any mud puddles for him to lodge himself into. So we swam the day away, and it was lovely. We had a blast swimming in the lake, pushing each other off the dock, and enjoying a picnic on the beach. I had completely forgotten about Wolfbeard until the sun began to set, and we started packing up, and still had not seen a sign of him. While we carried our things back to the car, Lilith called his cell phone, no answer. Oh well, he can stay here. Okay, that's how I felt, but Lilith was worried. So after loading the car, I opted to wait in the passenger seat while she headed back into the park to find him. She had a phone out and tried calling him again, and as she walked away speaking quickly into the phone, I assumed she had finally gotten an answer. About 20 minutes passed and I'd lost my patience. As I prepared to call Lilith and ask her to just come back and leave him, I spotted two figures moving out of the trail. The sun was nearly set by now, and I was ready to just go home. Wolfbeard refused to make eye contact with me as he climbed into the back seat of the car. Lilith looked at me apologetically while she hopped into the driver's seat. With a sigh, she addressed me. Calamity, the things you said really hurt Wolfbeard's feelings. If you're acting like the way he's been acting, you need to learn. You have no responsibility to, look after him. He's a grown man.
Exactly.
I sighed. I did have the tiniest pang of guilt from being so harsh. I realised by now he must have finally made the connection that I was absolutely never gonna date him, so there'd be no harm in offering an olive branch, so I straightened up and spoke. I'm sorry for saying such harsh things. I was angry because I felt like my wishes were not being respected. I won't ever be that cruel again. I just want you to understand that I don't want you to keep trying to make me date you. Wolfbeard didn't respond with an apology of his own. He simply continued to stare out the window and only sighed deeper. His running off into the forest didn't attract my pity and attention like he had hoped, so he could only pout. He sighed again and muttered under his breath, "One day I'll find my princess, and she'll be the happiest woman on earth." I don't know why pretty girls always have to be such bitches when nice guys are just trying to compliment them. It's always the same. At this, any pity I had for him flew out the window, and the hateful Amazon returned to my spirit once more, smiling wickedly at the thought of crushing the will of this pitiful specimen. If he was going to keep carrying on back there about what a bitch I was for not hooking up with him, I'd show him the full depths of my bitchiness for the evening. For the remainder of the ride home, I completely ignored the presence of Wolfbeard. Instead, over the whole 2-hour drive, I spoke excitedly to Lilith about all the metal and punk band members I just found so sexy. How well-groomed men with a dark and alternative aesthetic were just eye candy to me. And how I just love to get my hands on a big, beefy man with calf muscles and a perfect jawline. I'm pretty sure Lilith knew what I was up to, because she started to raise her brow at me and shoot me a disapproving look as I crooned on about all the features I loved in men that Wolfbeard decidedly did not have. have. Sensing that Lilith was getting tired of this and wanted me to change subject, I went to sneak in one last jab. To just top it with the cherry, I brought up another guy friend that I'd met online and mentioned the huge crush I had on him at the time and how I thought he was into me too. I loudly debated whether or not I should go for it despite the distance. I've never liked long distance relationships, but I made sure to announce that I might be willing to make an exception because damn was this man so hot. Never in my life have I laid it on so thick, even to this day. It was so out of character, it's like an out-of-body experience thinking back on it, lol.
I love it. I love it.
Furious aura looming the rest of the ride back. He neither spoke nor sighed the entire time, simply looked out the window and occasionally shot daggers to the back of my head. I had finally done it. I'd finally gotten myself off his radar. I was no longer a pure innocent milady in search of my knight in shining fedora. No, I was clearly a whorish witch, leading on this poor loyal werewolf only I could fly away with vampire Chad, spitting on all the nice guys below as we fled into the night. My ordeal was finally over. Or at least that's what I thought. You see, I underestimated the vindictiveness of a beard scorned. Wolfbeard had become entirely obsessed with me over the last few months, so much that he couldn't stand the thought of me being happy in someone else's arms. If I wouldn't be happy with him, I wouldn't be happy at all, and he would try his damnedest to make this a reality. But you know the drill. That's a whole new story for another time. Join me again for the thrilling conclusion in the final chapter of Wolfbeard.
Oh no! There's never a final chapter of the Wolfbeard story.
I'm so ready for the finale. Guys, I had so
Oh, it's
much
never
fun
gonna
today.
finish,
I was
dude.
getting a bit tired there of Lilith standing up for Wolfbeard. Like, he's a grown man.
Yeah, I don't get
He's
that.
not
I
protected.
don't
He
understand
needs to
that.
learn that his actions have consequences, you know? He's an only child in a rich family, isn't he? So, like, he's always just gotten his way, so he's a bit of a spoiled brat. And, like, it doesn't help him in any way if you keep treating him like one and protecting him. Dude,
True.
Wolfbeard's
Very
gotta
true.
learn, guys, that was a bloody blast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you destroy that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe because I make these videos all the time. Twice a day to be exact. This is such a good story and I can't wait for the finale. Alright, let's do the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day goes to Otaku. I have a below average IQ, but these people make me feel like Albert Einstein. That was my latest I'm
I know that feeling exactly.
That sort of feeling with these videos, don't ya? Guys, thank you for everything you do. I appreciate you so much. I really hope you enjoyed today. That was a whole bunch of fun. Have a lovely rest of your day, guys. Have a lovely night, and I'll see you tomorrow at the exact same time with 2 brand new fun videos. I'll see you then.
See ya. We'll catch you later, Vincey.
Hey Adam, I heard you've made mobile apps before.
Okay,
I was
last
wondering
one.
if you could
Choosing
make
beggars.
free. Yeah, I have. I hate to ask.
Finally.
People ask me to do it for free. You can pay, right? I charge 20 to 75 bucks an hour to people I know, and based on how difficult I think it is. I was thinking we could split the profits of the app 50-50, so you could make a lot more money overall. Sorry, mate. I need some guaranteed money here. Come on, dude. You should be grateful I'm offering you 50-50. You can even add to your resume that you made my app. How about this? You tell me the idea, and I make the app and get 100% of the profits, and then you can put in your resume that you came up with the idea for the app I made. Frick off. You can put it in your resume that you made my app. You're on the highest horse of
That's
all
good.
time.
That's
wonder
good.
what
I like
it's
that.
about now. The best app of all time was going to make billions of dollars. That's what they were thinking anyway. If you split $0 50-50, it's still $0, bro.
Very true. Very true.
Guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you so much for tuning back in. Choosing beggars. It's been a little while. I don't know why it's been so long. I woke up this morning and I was like, dude, I miss these annoying people. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. Thanks for all your ongoing support. I appreciate you all so, so much. I'm having a good day so far. I'm excited for this. Let's jump right into some more annoying choosing beggars. Quiet 2-bedroom duplex, $1,350. Available? Yes, it is. Did you want to view it? I need it for July 1. Hold it with a deposit. And it says this was November 17th. Hold it with a deposit until July. Oh my god.
I don't think so.
They found another person for that place like that same day. People are so entitled.
If you're going to pay for it for that entire time, that's one thing.
Many months. Like, we're not even talking weeks, months. When I'm sure it would not be hard for them to find someone else to get the place. Yeah, makes total sense. I'll give you $13.50 as a deposit. I'll see you in July. Petition to make this a copy pasta response to all choosing beggars. I want to be your customer, but you charge way too much. I want to be your nail tech, but you way too broke. You see how offensive my comment was? That's how offensive your statement was to me. Be mindful that although you may not understand the way professional charges, it doesn't necessarily make them too expensive. I can't afford a Mercedes, but I don't go to the shop and tell them that they charge too much. I personally know that I can't afford it just yet. Again, thank you for your time, and unfortunately, I'm not accepting any new clients at this time. And
I
we
like
do
that.
anyway. Obviously, this isn't a
Good
real
response.
conversation. Everyone's getting all upset in the
Perfect.
comments. Like, I thought that was obvious. This is how one person thinks that you should respond to all choosing beggars.
Exactly.
Exactly. Doesn't mean it's too expensive and the person should change the price. Just means that you can't afford it. They get super confused because they really want something, but they can't afford it. So they get angry at the person who's selling it and like, oh, it's too expensive. No, you just can't afford it. Here we have an eBay message. Hi, I love the look of your product. If I was to give you a 5-star rating and recommend your product on social media and give it a good rating and review, would you consider giving me the item free of charge? Thanks.
Really?
Dude, if you really
Is that
like
how it
the look
works?
of their product, why don't you bloody pay for it? I really don't understand this sort of stuff on eBay. eBay isn't like where somebody goes to make their cute little website, you know, for their brand. Most people selling on eBay are just trying to make money. You know, or they're big companies or they're big like wholesalers. They don't give a crap about the reviews. And it's not hard to get 5-star reviews either. I've got heaps of 5-star reviews on my Depop shop. If you just do the right thing, you can get 5-star reviews anyway. You don't have to keep out.
Why is everybody using Depop these days?
They just want to try, you know.
Alright, Amberlyn Reed.
I want to know how much this thing is and what it is, because it's probably like $10. Hey, I noticed that you do weight loss diets and the like. I think you might have found yourself a new customer. That is, unless you're not available for clients at the moment, which I totally understand. I'm taking on new clients at the moment, and I'd be more than happy to help you out. What is it that you're looking for? I offer plans to build strength and lose weight, etc. Well, actually, the plan isn't for me. It's for my 18-year-old daughter. She put on a few kilograms over COVID, and I'm worried that it's going to start seriously affecting her health soon. That's fine by me. I can draw up an exercise or a meal plan for her.
Oh, you did that behind her back? She's got to kick your ass. Just tell her.
Yes, I can give you her biometric data if that'd help you in any way. Just get started on it ASAP, please. But how much is this thing going to cost me? The total cost for the diet plan and exercise plan is $55. As for her info, all I really need is her weight, height, activity level, and any significant medical history. After that, I should be good to go. Is your price firm? I think 45 is a bit steep if I'm being honest. The price is 55 and it's pretty firm. I can provide the diet plan separately for 40 if you prefer. I need you to lower the price, otherwise I won't be able to pay for this. My daughter's going to be mocked when she comes back to school if her classmates see her like this. I'm sorry about that, but my prices are final. I can point you in the way of another dietary consultant if you prefer. Frick you. You're literally...
That's a very, very nice thing for them to do. Look, my price is the price. If you can't pay it, can't afford it, I can show you some other competitors.
Have a nice evening. Oh no. First of all, one, sounds like you're awful to your daughter. Second of all, I probably make 10 times more than what you do in a year, then pay them then. And a true dietary consultant would care more about the welfare of his patients than money. No, this is a business, bro. Oh god, I don't know what's wrong with these people. So this guy tried to haggle with this other person. Tried to lower the price, and as soon as it didn't go their way, he got embarrassed. And he's like, oh, well, I probably make 10 times more than you do in a year, so screw you. This one's on a post about The Rock giving the new Xbox consoles to children's hospitals. On one end, that's so cool. The other end, pardon me for working a dead-end job and not making enough money to buy one, and also not dying, unfortunately. Screw me, right? You don't need to buy one on release. What the hell's wrong with you that you're complaining that you're not terminally ill to get an Xbox? I'm not really...
What an idiot.
I thought I made that kind of clear. Just
no,
it's cool that terminally ill kids get to play the new crap for free, but terminally ill kids die in their early years. I've been around since the 64. It's like a crappy, terrible version of gatekeeping, lol. Bro, what the actual hell? Go to bed and get up on the right side in the morning.
This could be a crossover Reddit. Subreddit, sorry.
Oh, 100%.
Because the gatekeeping subreddit is disgusting.
Such an awful mindset. Like, how selfish.
I hate it. It's so disturbing.
And yeah, please do better in the future. Hey friends and mums of boys, my daughter is pregnant with a boy. We need all your extras or anything that you have that you will be willing to give her. Clothes, toys, diapers, wipes, etc. She's almost 18, so please be kind. Is this Cheyenne? Hey girlie, I know we haven't talked in a while, so I hope this is still your number. Yep, still my number. I'm sorry, I don't have this number saved. Who is this? This is so-and-so from work. I saw that we're still friends on Facebook, so I was wondering if you saw my post. She's having a baby soon. Wow, long time no talk. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I saw the post. Congrats. Yeah, so I remember your aunt having a kid around the time we worked together, and I want to know if you have any clothes I can have for a boy. I can check. Most of his clothes are going towards his nephew, but there might be some I could ask my aunt if she'll part with. Okay, but can I see if she has any with the tag still on? We only want new clothes. Anyone on Facebook
Can't even spell the word new.
Worn baby clothes. No one has baby wipes either, which is super annoying. Like, they don't need them if the baby isn't a newborn. And my daughter could really
Exactly.
because the dad isn't in the picture. Because my wife and I don't like him, so we told her not to tell him yet. Also, in case it isn't his baby. Oh, I'm not sure if she has any that are brand new. Her son just had twins, so like I said, most of the clothes are probably going towards him. I'll ask and I'll get back to you. Oh, dude, no you won't. I know that lie. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll get back to you. Never. Can you be blamed? Absolutely not. That's ridiculous.
Correct.
You're going on Facebook asking people for brand new baby clothes.
For free.
Still on them.
For
Like,
free.
You just want people to go and buy
Don't
them.
even want to
Why
pay
would
for it. You
somebody
want
have
them for
brand
free.
new baby clothes just laying around. Oh yeah, I just had a baby and I bought these for my baby, but yeah, I'll give them to you. Dude, what's wrong with people? I love Apple. Please send me one Apple iPhone free of cost and any transportation charges. Because very poor economy of my country, India. Thanks in advance, dear Apple. I will send you Apple. Share your shipping address label. You have to pay for only shipping. Apple iPhone 12 mini, please. Send with prepaid shipping costs too. This dude actually thinks he's gonna get an iPhone for free. Dude, call Mr. Beast. No, actually, don't do that. I'm sure he gets that sort of stuff all day long. Can I do a collab? What kind of collab do you mean? And what kind of work do you do? I advertise stuff. Like if you ship me a sample, I show people so they can buy it. Your account is private. Sorry, but you'll have to follow me. But it doesn't make sense for us to send our products to someone who only has a...
Correct. I completely agree with it.
One product. A necklace that said best friends. That's a picture, not even an Instagram post. That is literally a picture from Amazon. Darling, if you try to scam someone, you got to be smarter. You're free to buy our products, but stop trying to get stuff that people work hard to create for free. That kind of entitlement is just ridiculous. Okay, fine. By the way, I saw your site. There is nothing that proves your words. It's just that it's my friend's birthday and I don't have money. I'm not from your country. If you don't know, and he really loves Pikachu. So you had to come out with a way to get him something. And you think lying and scamming is a good idea? Do you think your friend would want a gift that you got illegally? That's all I could think of. Make something on your own. Be creative. Stop lying to people. And I think your friend would prefer something you did.
I agree with that, actually.
Instead of scamming and lying to get something. Okay, I am 16. I have nothing. 0000. Dude, that's bull crap. Everyone can create something. Stop riding the pity train. It was worth a try. Disgusting. Oh my god. What do you mean it was worth a try? No, it wasn't. That's their mindset though, isn't it? I'm just gonna lie to my feet for as long as it takes for me to get something for free. That's not okay. Oh, this blue is so pretty. Buy me one, please. Lol, my budget is spent. You should cash at me for my B-day, or tell me happy B-day. Lol, hell no to the first. Happy birthday to the second. So mean. Lol, I don't know you, and you're asking me for money? At least $10. You can get to know me. Your bio is making a lot more sense. What do you mean, comedian? Oh. Oh, they actually responded too. That's the icing on the cake right there.
I like that.
This is just
That was
a random
cute.
person, because I was going to say, if you have a friend that is making you feel bad because you don't give them money for their birthday, that's not a good friend. That's enough juicy beggars for one day, guys. I really hope
Thank
you
God.
enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, guys, make sure you smash like. It'd mean the world to me. And subscribe if you're new. I make these videos twice a day, and they're always so much fun. I'm sure you'll like my next one. Comment of the day time. Today's comment of the day goes to Potato. I love how Vinci has a comment of the day. It makes me feel like he is part of the community with his viewers. I also love how you add your own.
I agree with that.
video. You
I
make it
agree
your
with
own.
that.
That means so much to me. And like, that's my only goal. I want to be in tune with you guys. I want to make it feel like we're just a whole bunch of friends hanging out reading Reddit posts, you know? It means so much to me that you think that, because like, that's what I'm aiming to do. The support from you guys means the world to me. Responding to a few comments is the least I can do. Guys, have a lovely rest of your day. Have a lovely night. And I'll see you tomorrow at the exact same time with 2 brand new fun videos. I'll see you then.
All right, Vincey, we're gonna have to call it a day right there and catch you tomorrow. Not really tomorrow, but some other day. Anyway, thank you everybody who came out. Those were lurking, whatever. I appreciate your time and your. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button. And you know what? Comment below. You can always leave a nasty comment. I really don't care. Anyway, thank you everybody. Have a great rest of your Tuesday evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Who knows what we're doing, but have a good day. Bye.